Welcome back in, everyone. Welcome back to the evening show. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. I know there's a lot of choices out there right now, so I appreciate those who chose to come here. We have some breaking news going out. Apparently, SWAT team has been rolled out again to an area of Marana, Arizona. It's not far from Tucson. As soon as I saw the name, I went straight to the map. Um, so let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Good evening, Sarah. Forrest, Tricia, Stephanie, Rachel, Butterfly will be here soon. Um, thank y'all for coming in. And of course, whoever's out there watching, thank you and we appreciate it. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Forrest. All right, we got so let me get to this breaking news. I don't know much except apparently we have SWAT team, bomb squad again deployed towards what is it, Marana, Arizona. I think JLR is on his way out there, as well as hey, Truth Nation Uncensored. Enton's on his way out there as well, and the sheriff's been talking again. Mister, I'm not doing interviews, is doing interviews, so we're going to take a look at that too. But let me go see if we can get these updates on what's happening on the from Miss Nancy. I'm a bit nervous because I'm kind of scared. You know what I mean? I want them to find her, and I don't want to go another day going, what the hell? Because I've said what the hell all week. Mm. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by to show some love. We appreciate it. We appreciate that. Um, all right, let me see what I've got here. JLR obviously is on his way back out there. I think he might have gotten there now. And when he was pulling in, he was saying something about, or wherever he and his buddy were going, something about state troopers and stuff. And I was like, I got to get ready for the show. So let me go do this and then I'll go back. So let's take a look at what we do have. Okay, let me, no, wait. Okay, first I'm going to show you this tweet that came out. And then I'm going to look for actual updates as to what's going on. We're going to go see what Enton's reporting. He wasn't live, but Brian did a couple pieces. He did do a piece with News Nation. We have that. I saw it on Twitter, and then it came out on the video a little while ago. Two things I was waiting on for Brian to come down did finally. All right, can you guys see the screen? This says breaking Pima County Sheriff's Department bomb squad truck leaving. This is in line with current incoming reports of a suspect at large in Marana, Arizona. Now I'm going to turn the scanner on in a minute in the background. Marana, Arizona, I've looked. It's part Pima County is apparently super large. My county in Florida is huge. This is a large county too. But this Marana has two counties in it, right? But they're both on the scanner. One section is a very small portion of another county, but the most of it is part of Pima County. Okay, let me go see what if anybody else is putting this out on Twitter. Yeah, we'll look at that. Oh, where's Mike? Because I checked Mike's page and he hadn't tweeted anything lately. Enton did a few minutes ago. Now, I saw this piece of the interview he did where he is talking about why he's saying what he's saying, and I'll explain. So 1 hour ago, he reports, and he heard this when he was in the car talking to the other guy at News Nation. He read it to Brian. Sheriff, and I've got what he read. Sheriff says DNA other than Nancy Guthrie's and those in close contact to her has been collected from the property. But they were taking it in their discussion about it. I think they were interpreting that they've already tested against the family. We don't know what the results are yet. We do know they took samples from the family members, obviously, and people within the property that would have had contact with the property, right? So they've gotten the returns on those gloves, and now they're seeing if they match anybody else they already have DNA on. And does it match this alleged DNA that's inside the home that may or may not be Nancy's? Okay. And TMZ has received yet another email or letter since we went offline earlier. This is the third one that's come in now. Right there it is. Thank you, Anna. Penal, is it Penal County? Yeah, I noticed that when I went to the map. I was like, wait a minute, we got two counties here. So I went to my scanner, and both counties are available on the scanner, right? Well, I knew that Pima County was, but Penal is as well. All right, let's go see if we can get a look at some boots on the ground action so we can see what's going on for ourselves. I'll go see JLR first, and I'll go see if Enton's on the road. So I don't know what he's. I didn't see anything on his feed about being live while he's driving or any of that mess. We'll get to him when we can. Of course, we may have to go shh on this one for a minute, but I don't know where they're at. So let's get the gist of what's happening. What are y'all laughing about? What's so funny? I thought y'all were tracking. What's going on? Oh wow, I get it. Are they canvassing a neighborhood? JR's gonna get caught. JLR's gonna get caught up in a gunfight. What do you do? Find them and follow them? Uh-oh. So the media was getting reports of where this address was they were honed in on, guys. He's in the Chola Ridge neighborhood. Thank you, Anna. I so appreciate you and your knowledge. Thank you for sharing with us. We really appreciate it. Penal. Okay. Thank you. Florida has a Pinellas County, and I'm like, is that the same, pronounced the same way? So wait, is all the media got here before SWAT? What are we doing? They did find another glove. Well, we don't. It's not been 2 weeks. We're 13 days in, so damn near 2 weeks, right? But they found one within 2 miles of the home just a few days later. I don't know where and when they actually found the other set of gloves they were talking about. They tested, but they found them canvassing the sides of the roads, and the closest one to Nancy was 2 miles from her home, from police reports that we are hearing. A live Who's giving a live update in 15 minutes? Hold on, I might. Hold on. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. Fuck, let me go to my mail. I forgot. Damn, how did I forget that? Can y'all imagine if you live in that neighborhood right now what you're thinking? Hmm. Hold on. From Karen at the dog. This is weird. Wonder if this is somebody tied to the ransom emails that have been coming in. Like I said, TMZ got a third one a little while ago. When I type in this address and I don't put a state or anything in, it comes up Marana, Arizona. But when I click it, oh, this time it took me there. Okay, hold on. Is it that address someone dropped in your chat earlier with the super chat that I saw and wrote down? Because it looks like it. Don't underestimate this sleuth, sir. Cell phone ping. I gotta pull up the scanner. Mm. It's not hard for me to read them, buddy. I found it. Oh, okay, let me click on my scanner. What did he say? Is somebody watching his chat? Because I'm not. I got other things I'm doing. Hold on, let me get this scanner on. Stupid ad. Let me gotta make this where I can see the chat. I feel like I'm ignoring y'all, and y'all know I don't like doing that. Okay. It could be 83 socket. Like they sent them on a wild goose chase, right? Y'all go over here. We're gonna go because we'll be over here. I mean, do you want the address, the potential address leaked to the media? And it's dangerous when they all show up like that. Used to be said Maricopa County meant butterfly in Spanish, mariposa. Now it's said a native Odom word incorrectly recorded by Spaniards. Wow. We have True Crime Butterfly here, and she's our little Spanish flame. That's what I like to call her. No, I'm. Let me get the screen up. Sorry, Forrest. I thought it was a. He knows he's got to get my attention. I wasn't seeing chat. So sorry. Okay, now we can see it. So this is the neighborhood they're in, and there were cars everywhere, like media showing up. Let's hear what they're saying again.
Donnie, I think I might have an address. I might have an address.
There's the name of the neighborhood right there. Let me look at my map again. Oh,
There's nobody. The suspect's phone is pinged. He's not getting away, so don't worry about anything.
Oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Y'all calm down. What's that? Oh, it's from the reflection of his car brake light.
We wait, folks.
Y'all scream at me. Y'all know too.
Copy. Engine 18 from command. Give me a fire.
Damn it, Anna.
Fire engine 18 has 3 interior and 1 in the trunk. Copy. Ladder 10 from command. Need a fire. Fire ladder 10. We are off the roof. All 4 personnel accounted for at the truck.
Okay, I do have confirmation that we are possibly in the right spot.
Brig from command.
We're just
Give me a
waiting
fire.
for
Yeah, but they would have went by now,
go
right?
time. No.
Why? Because they need a warrant?
They would have had the warrant in place
Well, if they're
before they
if they're
pounced.
tracking a phone, a ping on a phone, they might want to get him before they actually go in. You know what I mean?
One here and
Them guessing what the cops are doing is so funny. Koya. Okay. It's pronounced Koya, but it looks like Kola. But it's Koya Ridge. Cool. Thank you. Now I'm going to go look at my map and see if that's the same place I got earlier.
all unit 2. 1076.
Welcome to the chat, folks. JLR Investigates. A lot going on somewhere in north of Tucson. Possibly SWAT team out.
Yep.
Media is reporting it is connected to the Nancy Guthrie case. We're just trying to find out what's going on here. And we're positioned here in one particular area where there's a lot of media just lurking around and waiting, thinking it could be this location.
Yeah, and them houses are stacked. That could be dangerous for everybody around that house, and hear all the media. When they roll in with the SWAT and tell y'all to get the fuck on.
Here. We could be here, could not be, but wherever it's at, if it goes down, we will get to the place as soon as possible.
Hey, one of my mods, keep an eye on Enton's feed and see if we see anything coming out of him as well. Thank you. Hey, Jet, welcome in.
Once that guy's the stream go away, and see if
We've been following the case of Nancy Guthrie for weeks. Will it come to an end soon?
I'm gonna go check Twitter.
Will there
as well.
be some resolution here?
They're pointing fires at each other and at nachos.
what the heck?
We have 17 never me. Not right now. 10-4, feet down 484.
This is like waiting for like a hurricane or something.
Dude,
10-4, need to say is this is 2
we Floridians would know, wouldn't we, JLR?
Parties is Hispanic male, late teens, red plaid jacket, light gray pants. To the firearm in his pants now, walking westbound towards Palo Verde.
It's a different call, not connected.
10-4.
Different one, not connected.
I couldn't find it. Okay.
Negative, not yet.
Thank you, Kel. Thank you, mods.
It's going down here soon somewhere.
Yeah, 10-4. We can probably clear there at the Norfolk Vendors. Okay. 10-4, copy, air cleared and continuing in Flight 3. 37, copy, so far as 4 units on this call.
There's another journalist. Here's another journalist.
JLR knows
Black
them all.
SUV. I've been seeing this one come in and out, come in and out. It should turn to the right.
So it looks like we are in the right
Yep.
place.
Here's another journalist.
Y'all are all telling each other or maybe they're all getting, y'all are all getting the same info. Are they sent on a wild goose chase? Huh.
Yeah.
LA guy.
Here's the same car here that's been rolling around
Fox
too.
News is here.
Fox News is here. Fox News is here.
Hey, you know what?
Fox News is at this location.
Fox News. Can you find Fox News live drone showed SWAT on a road on a big curve? I don't have that feed.
They have their drone feed up? Let me go look.
Could be related, could not. We'll see, folks.
Do we really want drone deployed? Damn. Yeah, but no.
So many people are like rolling in and then turning to the right, like people.
Well, thank God they're people.
222-67341.
This car's been lurking around, this one here in the red truck. Media is just driving around circles. No one knows where they're at. We missed the SWAT. We were at the staging area, but we missed them. Probably by, I don't know, but I don't know where they're at. I don't know what's up.
They they fucking, oh God.
Same people.
Everybody has this address.
Everyone's using this address here for some reason. They think it's going to be here.
How did they lose them if they got to the staging area and saw them all? They're good.
Yeah, they are in regular vehicles.
Once I complete, they lost visuals. So you should get to 21. Hurry yourself if you want to.
We're in Marana. I'll check that address, Nick.
Adam 41 and myself are rolling 23. We're going to see if we can get a long eye. And 1045, neighbor's house 277, 277. And Armand Robard is telling us that she is not want to go back to the LOI, but wants to get her stuff. You got a few running.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
It's separate. So
Separate?
Yeah, separate case.
We're on.
Okay, while we're sitting here and watching them. Now, I remember I telling you there was some new reporting about DNA. I'll just read to you guys instead of pulling it up. We can just kind of keep watching what's happening. I'll go check. I don't see anything else on Twitter going on about this, or even Enton's not. I know he was on his way because I saw him on News Nation. So they have confirmed now that more DNA samples from the Guthrie home sent for testing, and they reiterate that no one has been. So technically, no, probably until they get more DNA back. Make sure you don't match. So we do know they had received DNA back, and let me look. Well, I got it on here, so yeah, let me do a swipe. We'll go back to that in a second. I do want to share with y'all the last update about that. Let me get that pulled up. And then again, it was Mary Coleman, that anchor from the local news media there, sheriff's friend, or whatever. I'm probably being rude when I say that. She should be unbiased, right? Okay, so this was posted just a little while ago, actually, and it says, "Good afternoon, media partners investigation. The Pima County Sheriff's Department and the FBI continue to work jointly on the case. Our strong partnership is critical, and we remain fully committed to this collaborative investigation to ensure consistency and streamlined testing. Evidence requiring forensic analysis is being sent to the same out-of-state lab that has been utilized since the beginning of the case. The decision was discussed with and agreed upon by local FBI leadership." And that's normally the case. Evidence: several gloves have been located during the investigation. The closest gloves were found approximately 2 miles from the home. Reports that a glove was found inside the residence or on the property are inaccurate. All collected evidence has been submitted for laboratory analysis. DNA other than Nancy Guthrie's and those in close contact to her have been collected from the property. So outside of what's expected to be their family members, they've also taken other samples. Investigators are working to identify who it belongs to. We are not disclosing where that DNA was located. Did the suspect bleed too? Did Nancy get one in on him? Or did he drop his flashlight with his saliva all over it and he couldn't find it? Oh, hell, let's hope that happened. Once he got in there, maybe got startled because Miss Nancy's like, you startled me, you're in my house, flashlight got dropped, maybe. I don't know, I'm just guessing. What could they have from the suspect, right? Lead investigators continue to follow up on all leads. The suspect description released by the FBI this week remains a key focus. However, investigators are not ruling out any individuals or possibilities. Well, yeah, because you probably got more than one person involved. No suspect vehicles have been identified. We ask the public to continue submitting actionable tips. All submitted videos are being reviewed. And then it says video requests, and they go into that. PCSD will send an additional message to surveillance camera users in the Guthrie neighborhood via the Neighbor app this afternoon. I wonder what it said. Let's go look at Nerdy and see. Does Nerdy know? He's got an inside door to that. Investigators are requesting video from January 1, 2026 through February 2nd, including any suspicious activity involving people or vehicles. Thank God we don't suspect aliens. Pool service. At the request of the Guthrie family, routine pool maintenance was conducted at the residence today. Remember when we said earlier in our live that kind of stuff is normally scheduled? And maybe the kids just didn't think about mama's got shit going down at the house. We need to cancel. Why? Mom might come home and want her pool. So they're like, yeah, just go. Because the company is like, we're scheduled to go out there today. Do we go? Maybe they asked the family. I don't know. But the family knew they were going to be there. Media briefings. There are currently no press briefings scheduled. The sheriff has granted a limited number of one-on-one interviews today and will not schedule additional interviews through the weekend. We understand. Oh, he got a basketball game? We understand media interest is high. However, due to time constraints, not all requests can be accommodated. Now, he did speak to Brianna a little while ago over on Arizona Family, and we'll look at that in a minute. So what do y'all think about this DNA thing? That now, if they've already developed the profile from what they collected at that house, and they had to have if they're going to now test against everybody else's, is that person in CODIS? Is that where we are tonight in this neighborhood, or what's happening, right? All right, let me get my chat pulled back up. No updates in the last few minutes. They literally parked across the street. I lost. Oh, watching them and still miss them. You're right, 83. I'm like, what? Because the last time I checked in, or before we went live, JLR was rolling up, and there's like, oh my God, there's state troopers. There they are. There was like staging. And how'd they lose them? They got distracted. They allowed themselves to get distracted. Someone stopped and told JLR where to go. Someone also threw a super chat in his stream earlier with the address on it. I don't know if it's a local or how if they heard it on the scanner or what, but I got the address as soon as it happened. It's like, oh, y'all can't do that with me watching. I pay attention. I likes to pay attention. That's where you don't miss the stuff, right? So I've already checked my map, and it's the same place they're all sitting at. All right. Is this old? When was this video dropped? Let me see. Okay, no, that was old. All right, let's go back and look at JLR's feed and see what's happening. And while we're looking at it, I'll troll around and see what I can see. I don't know. Okay, here we go. It's getting dusk there, and there's no action. Just a bunch of media. Bunch of media and no coppers. I don't know if that's me or JLR. Let's see.
Thank you, Kathy.
We are in Marana, right? Marana?
Marana.
Marana.
I agree, Anna. This guy gets a very
SWAT
good chance.
somewhere around here staging something connected to according to outlets. It is.
And I want to know letters where people are receiving. Because that one cut, those last three that come to TMZ, I really want to find that guy.
Interest. They were talking about cell phone ping. They were talking, I mean, that's some serious stuff for do a SWAT. They were talking about a warrant, right?
They're waiting on the signature from the judge.
They're waiting for the judge signature. I mean,
How do y'all know that? Well, I know one of y'all in that car's got an inside line to the courthouse, I think. I'm pretty sure. But how would y'all get an address if they ain't even got a search warrant yet? Brian, what happened to that? Interesting. Let me turn the scanner on, guys, and I'll see what I can chat on my screen so I can see it. Okay. And I'll turn the scanner on and see if we hear anything. It's a nice neighborhood. If Ms. G's there, there is hope. God, there's always hope, right? But damn it, man. It's been hard to hang on to that hope all week long as time has progressed, hasn't it? Especially not knowing if she's got her medications or not. I mean, be like that. Making that family worry. Scaring her that Miss Nancy to death. Okay, where am I? Did I pick the wrong state? I did. I don't want Arkansas. Okay. Anna, is this neighborhood, would it be part of Pima County? That area of the town? I know it's got that small section that's not Pima County. Chilling after supper, not lurking this time, Simi. I haven't had dinner yet. I almost fell asleep earlier. And then when I came to from dozing off, I feel like I checked back in with the mods and I saw that this, SWAT team. I'm like, what? I got to get up off this bed, put on some coffee.
Fire danger unknown. 14,620 North Bowling Road. 14,600 North and 4,000 East. Respond on A65.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, because we can also pull up that other county if they're not talking on the. You would think it would come across Pima, but we'll see. There's been now when the night they were on Carlos, there was all kind of chatter. We still haven't listened to that yet. They were like, it was crazy. Simi, what you make? What did you make? I may have to order something tonight. It's that kind of day. Right, 83. I've said the same thing. Even if they didn't get her into Mexico, but they have the ability to go back and forth themselves without being, like crossing and stuff, they could go over there and get them themselves if they know what she needs. Because you don't need a prescription, right? I know about those kiosks. Walk right up there and get what you need as long as you pay for it, right? Without a prescription. Um, I was amazed that people could do that there. But anyway, I thought about that from the beginning because I knew that. And the kiosk was in Playa del Carmen. Of course, it was when I was off my cruise ship, I seen it, but I know they're there. And then when I inquired about it, it's when I found out, oh yeah, they're everywhere. So I've kind of hoped that if they didn't take her meds with her, they were able to get them, right? Because here's the thing. This ain't a movie, but this could absolutely be real. And if we don't think mastermind type criminals are out there, we're living in the shadows and we need to wake up. They have the ability to do, they can take a kidney off the black market, man. They can't get meds from Mexico for their kidnapped victim? Certainly can. And don't forget all them black market doctors that will remove that kidney for you. They'll take a payday for some meds you might need. Going back to this third letter that TMZ got, that's a criminal writing that letter. That ain't no upstanding citizen that may or may not have direct knowledge about Miss Nancy. I'm not so ready to chalk that up to bullshit. They don't know nothing. Because somebody took that woman out of her house, and it was not a random burglary, and it was not a sexual assault gone bad, unless you got a fetish for old ladies and you just wanted to take her with you for that sick ass reason. Otherwise, this woman was kidnapped for ransom. But my biggest concern is why haven't the people who sent the original ransom letter responded back with proof of life? And if something happened to Miss Nancy, did they just say fuck it and cut their losses? And now this other guy decides, okay, y'all gonna, okay, watch this. But he cannot let himself be known because he probably too is already well known to the FBI. Otherwise, he'd call the tip line and get the 100 grand right then and there. I could be way off, but I don't think I am at this point. I can go straight up conspiracy theorist in 5 seconds flat, given the right circumstances. Yeah, there's no way, Simi, that it was an essay. There's no way. There's no way it was a burglary gone wrong. We've seen the burglars prowling all over that damn neighborhood all week long with various cameras that are popping up with these weirdos. They ain't trying to take a whole ass person with them. They need money. They need objects from your home so they can go sell them and get what they need. They can't sell an 84-year-old woman for their drugs. Let's be real. Okay, I got you, Anna. Thank you. Yeah, none of it. If we are, I mean, I can't believe that not enough people are acting like this could be a legit kidnapping. If it's not, what is it? Can somebody tell me? Because I'm super confused as to why, trying to clock this suspect and why they'd go take an 84-year-old woman for no reason. Exactly. There's a reason that, well, he claims that he's got to go underground the minute he tells them. Because that tells you right there he's a bad person. They know who you are. And he was probably in on it. And he probably got stabbed in the back over it. You know what I'm saying? He got double crossed and now he's pissed. But Butterfly had a good point earlier there that this person claimed, I can tell you who has her or who took her and where she is. Will they move her now out of desperation? It could be, Simi, but I mean that's very plausible, right? Other than a career criminal type that's in on it, I could see that too, but that would mean who are his buddies that have her then? I have to go beyond that to the next thought process behind it, right? 84-year-old kidneys aren't in big demand either, Sarah. You're right. There you go. And she wasn't for trafficking purposes, now was she? Now there's a bunch of weird fetishes out there. I get it, but come on. Either illegal or he has warrants. I would say it could be either or he's part of it, and now he is going to go tell on people because he wants money, and they never got the money because the mastermind pulled out when the shit went south. That's my guess. That's my take. Let me see if the scanner's got any chatter going, y'all. I'll pull up his stream again and we can watch it if y'all want while we I'll check for updates as well. I'm just gonna be chilled. If I was just sitting here by myself, not live, I'd be watching it all by myself. So I'd just rather watch it with y'all. And thank you all 28 of you for being here. I so appreciate y'all. Okay. Let me get no wait, where's Jello? Get off there. Where's my stream? Where's my feed? Where's our boots on the ground reporter? Oh. I had a user error. Sorry. What I just did was let me get it pulled up. It looks
Flanger, who's Brian Inton? Where does he work? Does he work News Nation?
yes.
I know people say we're in the wrong spot, but Brian Inton is here. Maybe we'll get the right address, but this, as far as we know, we're in the.
They're like, it's got to be the right spot. Brian's here.
71, engine 272, battalion chief 271. Enforcers slash invest. 7526. South Camino Venom.
No choppers.
South Mission Road. 3700 south and 1800 west. Respond on A4 south. East Kingston Drive, 400 north and 7000 east. Respond on A5 east.
What the media is.
Wrong side.
Engine 15, unknown. 3700 South Mission Road, 700 south and 1800 west. Respond on
Crazy stuff, folks.
Cole's closest to the SWAT truck. Anything further is being.
What'd they say?
Read that.
The Mobile Command Center, MCCO, this unit along with the bomb squad is staged at the Ventana Canyon Trailhead, 6601 North Resort Drive.
That's pretty. If that's Fontana, that's about an hour away.
What?
45 minutes.
But where's this coming from?
Um,
Like, what's the source of that?
Yeah. Thank you, JLR.
Because there could be other things going on, too.
yeah.
Yep. Resort Drive's back in
There
Tucson.
could be other things. We just don't know. I mean, we haven't heard any indication of anything yet.
All the way
I
back
mean,
in.
the SWAT could be rolling in here on this street.
People say media is swarming a neighborhood in Marana, Arizona, but no sight of SWAT. Media is swarming a neighborhood in Marana.
And here's another thing about the police, especially the FBI. They will go to their encrypted channels and you won't hear shit on that scanner. Boy, we had a fiasco here one time with all that mess. We don't even get the police anymore because of it. Damn.
white and man.
We knew their secret codes and all. They'd say switch to secret channel because they're undercover, and they're now going to go in the bar and surveil. And we're like, oh, we know right where y'all are at. Oh boy, it was good times had by all back then.
We found on 83 North.
One night that cop said this he like under his breath, he's all in disguise. You could tell he was pretending to be in there drinking. He's like, man, this place is calling with more cops than it is bad guys tonight. Damn, dude.
So it's starting to get dark. Where's the lights in this neighborhood? There's no lights in this neighborhood.
Well, whatever. I'm not going to have that discussion with you now. I don't know how, but remember the night that Carlos was being sought after? We weren't getting an audio feed about that, but Plunder got the audio feed because she FOIA'd it. And we still haven't reviewed Carlos's, so I don't know that it will even be on the scanner, like, in the moment.
There's one across the street and a rack of them on the left. And
You
here's...
want to pull that address up and see how far that is? Or someone said that's where you might be.
You think they're waiting
Yeah,
for
but that
dark?
looks like... What's that called?
It could
Just see
be.
how far it is.
All right, hold on.
Tricia. Simi, you've never been just a little feral. We love our Simi Sharp around here. We do.
Do something.
Yeah, decoy.
Yeah. Hold on, folks.
They get rain. Florida's under a drought. And it's hot.
Thank you for sending the tips. We appreciate it. We're at the Smooth Agave.
All right,
I'll look
850.
up the 4240. Okay.
That's 850 Tucson in the car with him. They're streaming it on his channel too.
What's going to happen tonight, folks? Friday night. SWAT is out there somewhere around here in this particular area. Media is swarmed around a neighborhood in Marana.
Damn it, Ruth. What if the kidnappers are watching YouTube? Because it seems these days the criminals know to watch us, don't they? Koberger was. Damn. We giving them clues as to what's going on in real time. Well, they fucking better hurry up, FBI.
Who you with? Oh. Hey, we're just watching things.
Could you imagine living in this neighborhood and be a YouTube watcher? You're like, holy shit, they're right outside my door. I'd run out there with my phone, like, what's going on? Where's the bad guy? It's a scary thought, Ruth Ann, is they could be watching. I've thought about that with Sebastian Rogers. If that boy walked away from his home to what he thought was a friend, did that friend start watching YouTube and see all the bullshit and just laugh and say, carry on, you dumbasses? Because I think that could have happened.
Dumb.
Yeah, he was definitely.
He's playing dumb. He's like, I live here. First off, he says, I just found it from the sign. Then he goes, well, I live here. No,
Yeah, feel free to restream on mine.
dude, he's paparazzi.
Paparazzi? What is the difference, JLR, between paparazzi and did you do it? Paparazzi.
Thank you, Terror Ride.
It's from the
Yeah.
Inquirer.
Who are you? Hello?
Inquirer or TMZ?
And you'll think, hi, nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Hi.
I've been watching
What's your name?
online. My name's Mary.
Mary, what brings you out here tonight,
I
Mary?
live
Fan
right
alert.
here,
Oh, you
and
live
I
out
just-
here.
I've
What's
been
going on
following-
out here, man? Do you ever look at all these
I looked
cars?
at the mountains and I was like, oh my God, these are my mountains.
Oh, see?
Oh, they're your
I
mountains.
live right over this
Oh, did
way.
you walk over here?
No, my car's right
Oh,
behind
yeah,
you. I
you're
was gonna lead. I'm in
Oh.
my pajamas.
Oh.
I was going to the
Do
bank.
you see all these cars in your neighborhood
They're
right
all,
now?
I don't live right here. I just live like just another.
You see
street
a lot of
over.
cars with lights on parked all over the place?
It's like everyone's looking at Christmas lights.
There's Christmas
Yeah,
lights around
right?
here, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks something's
But
going
I was
on.
like, oh my God, like you're real.
Yeah, I'm real. What, you watch the channel?
Yeah, I watch
Oh,
your
awesome.
channel.
Cool.
Yeah, I
I'm in your
appreciate
neighborhood.
Well, that was kind of freaky.
That's not a good thing, huh, lady?
Who are you?
I live in Squirrel Blue, and
You come out to where the action is too?
my husband is in residency. Well, one of the co-residents said they're on Smooth Agave.
Well, you see everybody. Yeah, how many cars you see around here?
You would think it's Christmas time. There should be lights all over.
You ever see your neighborhood lit up like this?
Oh, I was right. Good thing I was paying attention earlier.
I don't know if this is some like crazy rumor or something, but look at all the cars. They're just all around here.
You, that's all.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
good. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Take
thank
it,
you.
guys. Be safe, okay?
Yeah, be safe. Sorry this is happening in your neighborhood.
Well, you know, it's life
Life-
happens.
It's
More
crazy.
cars,
It's not
guys,
good.
I
more
appreciate
cars.
you.
Thank
You look good for all the hours you've been putting
I
in,
know,
sir.
thanks.
Okay, don't give him an ego boost. I wonder, a legitimate source going to give out the correct address? Because they know media is going to catch wind of it. They're not, it's the FBI, man. They're pros at this stuff. Source may have been wrong about a glove in the house. What if it's wrong about the address we just sent you to, and maybe it was on purpose? Can't be mad at them though, because that's quite a dangerous situation. If you're going to apprehend somebody, they could be very dangerous and have a multitude of weapons in that home. It could put Miss Nancy in danger. They got to extract her in a way that's going to be safe for her, and then it put media people in danger. And I get it, you want to be close enough, but you need to get back enough as well, because don't come hollering about how they shot me by accident and stuff. That's a little ridiculous. Yeah, we want to see things, but at what cost these days, right? Sometimes we got to slow our roll just a tiny bit. But I think they might have got sent on a wild goose chase, y'all. Like, other media, no, Brian's not tweeting. Nobody's tweeting right now. They're all trying to figure out where the hell to go next. We might review Nano's interview with Brianna before we continue to watch more. SWAT is on the move in Pima County. That was 2 minutes ago. I think you're late to the party. What is this? Is this old shit I've already heard? Hold on. Are you seriously y'all just doing this story now? Good Lord. Never mind. I can't. Jay, whoever you are on Twitter, I agree. There is zero reason Chris Nanos cannot say how the suspect entered the home. He says that I cannot speak to why. Why? Because was there something elaborate about how they got in that only they would know details on, or is it gonna hurt to say there was forced entry? Because that you're leading us all to believe there was no forced entry, dude. Do you get what you're doing? So did this person have a key and y'all know it? I mean, you can say no forced entry. He may have gotten in through the slider, like in Koberger's case. I don't think it's a stretch to, be able to say it. What's going on?
I think he said, yeah, that's my. They're all saying they recognize the mountain.
Yeah, these mountains
that
gotta
a
be
mountain?
unique. Hello.
Hey, what are you out here for?
We heard you. We're watching you.
Oh my
Actually,
goodness,
following the case.
We've been following you.
You've been following
And
me.
you. I've been following you already.
Oh, good. What's your guys' names?
This is Gabby.
Gabby?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Gabby.
Yep. I'm
Great name.
Tasha.
What is it?
I'm Tasha.
This is
Taja.
like this is one of those things
Well,
that
here
you
we
call
are, waiting for
a
SWAT.
meetup. Like
You guys been following the Nancy
it's not-
Guthrie
it's like one of
case?
those things where
Yeah.
everyone's just coming here and
Social hour.
there's another one.
Really?
Yeah.
This is insane.
More media has.
What if Miss Nancy's down the street in a house on some agave? I'm not going to put the actual street number out there, but what if she's in that house and y'all are out there having social hour? Imagine that.
In this little neighborhood. You live in the neighborhood?
No, we actually live on the other side of this.
Get out of your car and walk up to that house and knock on the damn door, dude. Come on, mister.
They're just all parked.
Yeah,
They're
we're
just all
like so
parked.
close.
They're all
We're
parked.
by the health
There's
center.
there's people
Oh, yeah,
just
we were
parked
out
everywhere.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we went out there to see what was going on, and then you guys moved out this way, so we're like, okay, we're going.
Yeah,
Everyone
this
wants
has
to
been
know.
day 13, so hopefully tonight we'll get some closure.
Yeah,
Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you guys too.
Thank you.
Send me any
Okay.
information in Tucson.
Where
if
did the
you guys
SWAT
ever
go,
have
though?
anything,
That's the thing. Is
Yeah,
accidents,
absolutely,
you
yeah,
know, anything
absolutely.
positive. Share your businesses.
I've been. Oh yeah, I have a
Where is
business
the
in Oak
SWAT?
Valley, yeah. I have
Send me
I
a
will.
message, and
I
I'll
will.
share
I
it.
will. Okay.
Nice meeting
Thanks
you.
for the coverage.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. You guys take care. Thank
You
you.
too, thank you.
Be safe. Where's the SWAT? Like, they have to be somewhere. I mean,
Oh,
they're
really?
literally in this thing. Media now, multiple media outlets are saying it's related to Nancy Guthrie. It's in this area.
Somebody, this girl, she's killing me on Twitter. She's so fucking good. She just posted a meme of this guy who's got 3 phones, and they're like, everybody's refreshing for updates. Or y'all want to go watch Nano's interview for a minute while I continue to check? It was about 2 hours ago when people were posting that they met. Let's see. Nerdy, you're correct about that post. Megan Kelly was the only one to shout out you for what you did. Everybody else just cut what you did and ran with it. Wait, let me see what this is. Mm. Some people are looking up every criminal in town. Is this the guy? Is this the guy? Mm. And there's also a reckless campaign going around social media where some apparently renowned sketch artists came up with a sketch, of what the guy looks like. I don't know how they accomplished that. Okay, so here's a picture of the earlier when JLR did roll up on where he thought they were staging, and there was multiple cars there, police cars as well as state troopers. I'm seeing pictures of it now. What if it was totally unrelated to this case? Oh, do y'all think that if Miss Nancy, do you think that the kidnappers would like let her have access to see any of this? Okay, so it was about 2 hours ago when they were deployed, and 2 hours later, no one knows where they're at. Yeah, Tricia. Well, no, SWAT team's obviously not there, is it? They don't know where SWAT's at. But yeah, it's a
I mean, it's
little.
funny, but it's not funny. But it's like, this is crazy.
If I came out my door and saw SWAT and cops, I would be like, "Holy hell!" Lock my door and stay inside.
But we don't know.
Immediate.
And watch if Brian Enton rolls out, they're all gonna follow him. They're gonna like, "No, there he goes. Let's go."
If somebody pulled that off where they told everybody to go there and they went to a different address, I mean,
Right?
that's,
Well, there hasn't
logical.
been nothing. It's been radio silent for 2 hours. That's the thing.
the Ventana.
It's literally.
On purpose. Yeah, Nicole, if you see anything breaking that I haven't seen, let us know. She's got 3 TVs and all different streams going. Mm. Forrest says we need to know, Simi. We need to know what? Yeah, no, we are watching him. Look, me and him have a love-hate relationship. He started it.
A lot of people have been really 13 days, and here we are. We could have a break in the case, so thank you all.
Look at this. Dude, they're running out of places to park.
JLR is able to put in the hours because JLR's got some money in the bank from all them lawsuits. If I had a bunch of money in the bank, I'd be in a Sprinter van, boots on the ground. Here we go. But Not going to happen. So we appreciate his efforts, though, right? Let me put your money to good use that you got from all them lawsuits. But man,
Lucinda.
get
Hi,
yourself a
Lucinda.
My
laptop.
son lives up in
Get
the
yourself a
Trent part of the
drone.
subdivision, so I was babysitting and I was just
Gotcha.
I think
Yeah,
they are on a
everyone's just
different channel,
curious about
Rick.
what's going on.
I think they are completely on a different channel. I don't think any of this is going to be aired on the public airways, right? They don't need or want an audience if this is really some sort of rescue mission, right? What if it's just tied to another tip? What if it's tied to who's writing these damn letters? Speaking of, let's take a look at something. It's just unreal this has gone on for so long, and with all the stuff we've learned, with this damn sheriff and what we've seen taking place, it's unbelievable. All right, let me see where did I put it? Oh, I already have it up. Okay, go back to the top, girlfriend. Get your shit together here. Act like you know what you're doing. All right, let me get the screen up. Now, this is again with Brianna from Over AZ Family News. Why is it not showing? What happened? Share screen. There we go. Okay. It was just slow. All right, here we go. And I'll keep an eye on what's happening.
In the case, starting with, have you been able to clear any of the Guthrie family members?
Well, I put it like this. Everybody, particularly the Guthrie family, but everybody has been very cooperative with us. We've done a number of interviews and investigations and taken DNA swabs from a number of different people. They've all cooperated with us. And we look at their
Simi, you're talking about Brianna? I like her. I do.
what their stories are, and we go, okay, the real Rico case, perfect
She reminds me of somebody I know a lot.
example. That young man, we got our search warrant, went search his house, and he talked to us. We thought, okay, makes sense, and we left. But is he clear? Well, no, we don't know that. We don't think there was anything else to get from him at that time. But what if we end up, because all that evidence was taken and submitted for DNA, what if that DNA at that search warrant scene shows that Nancy was there? It's not clear.
So when they went into Carlos' house, they took some DNA, somebody in the house maybe, or at least Carlos, because he said y'all swabbed him. They were in there for several hours. Did they see any signs that she was even there ever? How would they know what to test, right? What would they look for? Talking about me? Oh. It's like, I'm talking about you, Salty.
The family, I'm going to say this real careful. They are under tremendous pressure and tremendous grief. And I think it's really irresponsible for anyone to start pointing fingers that way. They have been nothing but cooperative with us.
But I think cooperative and cleared are two different things.
I know, but the evidence will take us there if that's the case. Right now, we are working close with that family, and yeah.
That's why I love you so much. You do not mind telling me about myself when I need to hear it, and I love that.
Our hearts go out to them.
So they are not cleared as of now.
Nobody's cleared.
Nobody's cleared. Okay. I know there's still a lot of investigative efforts going on at Nancy Guthrie's home, at Annie Guthrie's home, and around southern Arizona. My question for Nancy Guthrie's home is, if there are continued investigative efforts, why is there no crime scene tape up?
So
that is what I'm hoping, Tanya, that it's about the one Bitcoin guy.
I don't know where that started, but let's go back to the beginning.
Hang on, dude, you will. I mean, I hope it's to save Miss Nancy, but also I need that guy caught too. All right, so he wants to go back to the beginning. Nobody's been cleared. I guess they've been semi-cleared. And if we get DNA back from Carlos' house, and by God, then it's on. But for now, he's okay.
Our team gets a call. We're looking for search and rescue efforts. Shortly around 2 o'clock, I get a call. I said, we need to turn this up. This could be a homicide, could be a kidnapping. And so we go that direction.
At 2 o'clock, was that Sunday afternoon you decided it could be a homicide or a kidnapping? With blood on the porch, some DNA in the house, maybe forced entry, maybe not, cameras missing, and you still on the fence about what it might be?
They work at, I was out there till probably around midnight or 1 o'clock and went home. And when I'm out there, I'm not in the scene. People report that. That's not my role. I'm there to ask, what do you need? What does my team need to get? What resources can we get to accomplish? And we move on. They were out there probably till 7, 8 o'clock that morning. That's a Monday morning. I now start getting calls and I field all the media, but I realize that the national media is getting involved, and it's like I'm there on the phone in front of cameras like this from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So he got overwhelmed. Should have asked for a little assistance from somebody in the office.
I can't do that all day and still get this job done. And I think we tried to have a press conference the next morning. It was a little chaotic. I'll take that hit. But nevertheless, we held another press conference 2 days later. I think it went a lot better because we knew what you were looking for in terms of evidence and timelines.
Did you not know what they were going to look for in the first messy press conference? This guy trying to clean up his act now is a little too much too late. A little too much too late. Did that make any damn sense? Hey, Butterfly. Welcome in, hun. So we've been watching a little bit of JLR's feed. They believe the SWAT and all that was headed to a neighborhood, but there's just a bunch of media in that neighborhood, no sign of SWAT. So we're going to go back to that in a minute, but right now we're watching Brianna's interview with Nanos.
But that morning, Monday morning, because they're always saying the sheriff didn't get the FBI involved early on. The FBI was involved Monday morning. Within hours of that, we knew that, hey, we have some physical evidence here that needs.
Wait, I got to back that a minute. Monday morning? Hold on. Monday night? Hey, we got some evidence here. What evidence did? He's confusing me. Hold on. Let me let him get through it.
That morning, Monday morning, because they're always saying the sheriff didn't get the FBI involved early on. The FBI was involved Monday morning. Within hours of that, we knew that, hey, we have some physical evidence here that needs to go to the lab. But we also knew we had some physical evidence here that the FBI has experts that are better at analyzing that, and we gave it to them. How do we know that? Because we've worked.
What did he give the FBI? They were better at analyzing outside of the DNA. Oh, the videos, the camera situation, the digital aspect. Okay.
With the FBI for decades. I have department members assigned to that office and have for years. That relationship is critical, not just to the FBI or the Pima County Sheriff's Department, but to this community.
But why not secure the scene now? I mean, as you guys continue on, why not secure it better? I mean, we had a guy deliver pizza up at the front.
Because we processed the scene. We were done with the scene. The FBI, when you saw them come back, that would be a normal situation. They come in, say, hey, we're looking at this electronic stuff. Can we go see the house? Absolutely. And so they go back. There's no evidence gathered there. It's like yesterday, they were there at the scene doing what? Taking measurements to see, that video we
83. Nanos is having feelings from 2016. He's all up in his feels.
Have of that individual, that's critical to us.
So are they not taking new evidence, not seizing new evidence from the home right now?
I'm sorry?
Are they not collecting new evidence right now? When you say that part's done, they're just taking measurements. Are they not taking any more evidence?
I guess you have to we have to understand what you're speaking of evidence. Are they gathering pieces of evidence off there and taking it in? No. What they're doing is they're doing some analysis of the evidence we gathered to see what can fit. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, it's no secret to you, there's been a lot of talk about tension between your department and the FBI and the controversial where the DNA is being tested, where the evidence is being tested. Can you just clarify the order
absolutely.
here? And did the FBI want to test something at their lab, which is typically known to be the pristine lab, and did you say no?
So their lab is a great lab. We've used them before. They've solved cases. Our lab is a good lab too. We've used this lab for 40 years. So it's not like, oh, whose lab is better? They're both very capable labs. What happens is in these kinds of situations, we make a decision. We sit down at the table and talk. Investigators make, the sheriff doesn't make that decision. Investigators sit down and talk about it. What's the best strategy here? What happens is we had submitted our DNA to a lab for analysis. The FBI took the camera images and did that. When those camera images came back, what happens? FBI shares them with us.
Right.
When our lab reports come back, we share them. We now have a glove we found. Somebody found it. Not at the house. Somebody reported that. It's 2 miles away. But we're not going to disregard that. That'd be silly. So we go gather that glove and we take it. And the FBI said, well, we could send it to our lab. I said, well, why would we do that? We have a lab that has all the markers, right?
Okay, so there you go. The DNA from the house was sent to the private lab, and now the glove found 2 miles away. They say, well, let us have it. And you're like, oh, we'll send it to the same lab we already sent. Okay, I get it. But it was out in elements as well, and it could have Nancy's DNA. It's going to have the kidnapper's DNA. Mixtures could be in there. We don't even know if it's related, but I'm going to have faith in the system at the moment. Y'all, if there's a profile to develop, by God, you should already have it, right?
You have the family members markers, you have the landscaper, pool people, all those people, and they're at our lab. And we also have other evidence there. We had evidence from the Rio Rico search warrant scene. It's submitted there.
You did tell me last week, though, that your lab was down, and that's why you sent it to Phoenix. Last week, though, you did tell me at one point that the Tucson DNA testing lab was down, and that's why you sent it to Phoenix. Is that back up and running?
I don't recall ever saying the lab was down. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, good. Sir, you damn sure did. The blood samples y'all needed to figure out if that was Miss Nancy's was sent to Phoenix because your lab was down. Let's not twist it. They weren't trying to develop a DNA profile off that blood sample. They were just trying to see if it was Nancy's or not. Whose was it? That absolutely went to Phoenix. But as far as running a profile on what was in the home and collected, all that's gone to the private lab. You put a rush on what was on the front porch that everybody in the world could trample all over now.
You had said that in our interview last week, I believe on Tuesday.
Maybe I was confused with something else. But
Did he just say he was confused with something else? Yes, Simi, he forgets what the hell he says. Busted, 83 says. I'm
that
gonna have to clip him saying that and then go find the clip where he said it and make me a video or a short, be a creator.
DNA lab's never been down.
Maybe it was the rapid DNA in Tucson? You said that's why you sent stuff up to Phoenix.
Yes, gotcha. Yes. The rapid DNA test is not a test that you can use in court, but
She explained it. Now you're on board, right? You finally figured out where she's talking about. Fucking A, man. It took us a minute, but we got there.
Gets us quickly at a result to say, hey, we might have something here. That was down. So we went to DPS. Yes.
Is it back up and running now in Tucson?
I believe so. Yeah. I don't know. Tucson's deep. So we have a DPS office here in Tucson. TPD has it, but for whatever reason, I didn't get into those details. Their labs said our rapid DNA is down, or whatever that meant.
Rapid DNA is going to test things like more like bodily fluid stuff, like the blood and shit. But to develop a profile, like from a knife sheath, for instance, state lab, or in his case, our contracted lab. Idaho contracted with Othram. once the state of Idaho developed the profile from the sheath, they sent it to Othram. And then Othram gave it to the FBI, backdoor city. Y'all making it more complicated than it needs to be, sir. And some of you reporters are too.
I don't know.
Okay.
We just wanted some rapid DNA done, and so we sent it to DPS.
That makes sense. Important investigative tool to at least have on that
Yeah,
front
yeah,
end.
I'm sorry. When I think of DNA at labs, I'm thinking our lab, FBI lab, those kinds of crime labs. Understand.
That makes sense.
The blood from the porch was sent to Phoenix. We clarified that days ago. Can we move on?
I want to ask you a little bit about the press conferences. So I know PCSD has said multiple times you will hold a press briefing if there is a significant development. We've had this surveillance video come out that was huge. We've had somebody detained and released. So what does your department consider a significant development to address the media?
We discuss all of this, and it is a discussion with our team, the FBI, and talk about it. If you go back to those press conferences, you'll recall who's standing next to me.
The FBI.
Oh, the FBI. They were a part of this. We still are a part of this. Nobody gets to say we're doing this or we're doing that. It is we collectively sit down. The SWAT team used at the home in Rio Rico. Who was that?
Boy, Ann Taylor really wanted to know, well, what did y'all do and what did the FBI do? I mean, it was like all of y'all's involved. They usually are. But they're not going, the FBI's not going to allow their beef with you to stop them from looking for Miss Nancy, my guy. They're just going to let you be you. They got a job to do, and you go be you.
What's that going to be? We talked about it. FBI had that. So ransom notes. Who should handle ransom notes? FBI, you're great at that stuff. Give it to them. But that's the kind of process. I don't think what I've spent time talking to you about was probably 10 times as long as it talked to the FBI about, hey, let's send this to your lab or my lab. That was just crazy. And that's what got me out here. I know you guys want information.
That's what got him out here. Like, I'm not doing any interviews, but hold on, y'all are saying what? Let me go do one interview.
And we want you to have the information. That camera, the video that you see, that individual, people say, oh, we had it for days. We held that for less than 2 hours. We got it and said, we need this out there. And so you get it, you have some work to do.
Less than 2 hours. You might have saw that, but the FBI, I'm convinced, absolutely knew a good 24 hours before we knew. They prepped us and primed us, along with Savannah. And no shade to her, she just did what she's got to do. Because the day before that big release, we need the public's help. Why? You got nanos down there, but they need the public's help, not just in the town, but everywhere in the country, because y'all are fixing to see some images and we need y'all to focus. That was 24 hours or the day before those photos were released. You can't tell me the FBI didn't know about that. They just got them and gave them to us immediately. Don't work like that. It don't work like that. I don't care what Cash said.
To put it together because it's pretty fresh. So we sent it out because we know that's vital. It's generated more leads than anything else we can imagine.
I would imagine. I mean, it was a key.
Last question.
It was key evidence there. Okay, I'm going to ask you one more thing then. Based on where we are now, that man was detained and then released. You said he's not clear, but he definitely is not still in custody. Are we any closer to having charges for the person who abducted Nancy Guthrie, and are we any closer to finding her?
I think we're closer, yes, absolutely. Every lead counts. That we had, just going back a couple of days, we had 18,000 calls. FBI had 14, 15,000. That's 30-some thousand calls. I have 400 cops, feds, state, local, all over the state, people volunteering. I would be crazy to say, no, I don't want your help. That's what's crazy about this with the FBI.
So should we expect an arrest soon or charges soon?
Well, I would hope so, but I can't say that. What I would tell you is look, all 400 cops out there, Everybody's working hard. The community is working hard. We want Nancy home. That's the key. Does it happen in an hour? Does it happen in a day, a week, a month, a year? I don't know, but I know this. We're not going to quit. We're never going to give up.
My
We're
very, very last question on that, just from based on what you said, is this still a rescue mission, or have you shifted into somewhat of a recovery mission? Where does that stand today?
Every time we go out, we're looking to rescue somebody.
And it still stands as that. You still believe that Nancy could be alive?
I believe she is. Why would I not? The family believes it. I believe it. There's nothing to indicate she's not. So
Okay.
I'm not going to go there.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your time. Thank you to your department for doing this
Sorry
interview.
for cutting you short, but yeah, thank you.
Okay, he just kind of like, I think you're right. He's only being talked about. I am checking for updates, and I saw somebody in the chat ask about flight stuff. Nerdy Addict does post on Twitter, and I just went to go see if he was still live, and he's not live anymore, but he was earlier. He follows that. Nerdy Addict, Nerdy is on Twitter. What is his Twitter thing here? Yeah, Nerdy Addict. One of our mods will link it. But when he's live, he talks about it too. 45 minutes ago, there was some crazy flying around in the helicopter around Tucson. Pretty much kind of over Tucson and into the other side of Tucson. That's crazy. I don't know what that means though. KVOA confirms an hour ago. He says that KVOA confirms that SWAT activity this evening is related to the Guthrie investigation. Has KVOA got anything on YouTube? Let's see. Oh, damn, cat. Calm yourself. Jesus. Right now ain't the time, girlfriend. Calm down. She was under my desk, and when she jumped up, she hit the she hit the underside of my keyboard thingy. Sometimes she likes to hide behind my monitor when I'm live, and then she'll go to jump over the monitor to escape, and I'm like, don't knock all my shit over. What the hell? They must have reported it on Twitter because they had a thing 2 hours ago about the pool cleaner and an hour ago about the new DNA, the find of the DNA on the glove stuff. Let me go check out their Twitter for KVOA. We'll have to go peek back at what JLR is doing and see if they give up for the night or what happened. Okay, so this is that news station out of Tucson. Let me check what they've posted. I'm not worried about what's going on like that in town. Hold on. They have a big Bring Nancy Home banner outside their station, and people can stop and sign it. I saw that. I don't know how far down their twits are going to be. Let me make this larger. There we go. Now I can control my stuff better. Let me look for it real quick. They reported 2 hours ago DNA not belonging to Nancy Guthrie or her contacts is under investigation. Community members are encouraged to assist by sharing surveillance footage. So they ruled out that the DNA that come back on the glove found 2 miles away did not belong to family or contacts in the home, or was it, I'm sure y'all already got results back on whatever DNA was in the home, because we're talking 13 days in. Y'all should have had that result back. Did they compare that to the families? I'm sure they probably have already, since they already had samples. So it was 3 hours ago when they reported that. Okay. PCSD Mobile Unit Command has left the Sheriff's Department on Friday afternoon. Sheriff Nanos has not confirmed whether it's related. So why are people saying they're reporting that it's related? because they think it is, but he's not confirming. Gotcha. He's not going to confirm anything. That's the last thing I see, unless they have it on their website. They're reporting it. I don't know. Is that the only place that's reported it? Okay, let me go see if Enton hasn't reported anything. Okay, let me pull up the feed again and we'll see what's going on while I look around, and I'm gonna listen to the scanner for a few minutes too. Let me pull this up. Wow.
It depends on the house. The
Are you
design of the
HOA?
house. Oh yeah.
It's an HOA?
Oh yeah.
Are they like high price HOA? Like
Yeah.
They're talking about the prices of the home in the neighborhood and where there's HOA and there's fees.
And our taxes are high.
taxes are high too?
Yeah.
Taxes high, HOA. I'm not a
Thanks for
proponent
the
of
super
HOA.
chat.
Man, it's pouring out here.
Yeah.
Wait,
it
if
is.
you guys really have to go, if you go left.
I'm good.
Okay. Because if you make a left, there's a little place with an outhouse.
Is it walking distance?
No.
you
No,
drive.
okay.
We're gonna have to drive. It's where the new builds are.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, we're gonna get back in our
Okay.
car because we're
Thank you.
soaking.
Thank you.
We've been
Thank you.
listening to you guys. So
All right. Awesome.
We're hanging out.
Your
You
neighborhood's
follow
live tonight. You see how
857
many-
Tucson?
What's that?
857 Tucson?
Is that what you sent to me? It's this.
I keep calling him 850.
Sweet.
That used to be our old area code here years ago.
7.
This?
Yeah.
That's you guys.
Yeah, it's us.
We're watching you guys.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. We're going
Nice
back
to
our
meet
car.
you, neighbor.
Nice to meet you too.
You guys have a good day. Be safe. Thank you. All right, another group of neighbors came out and said hi. All the neighbors are coming out and saying
Nice
hi.
neighbors.
Yeah, nice
I
neighbors.
mean, none of the neighbors in the other. Let's see. Yeah, that Resort Drive address is really far away. I mean, if we end up going there, we could, but we need confirmation.
Here, look. I mean,
He's moving with them. He's actually driving.
I mean, people are just like literally telling me to stay here. Like they're like,
So
don't
then
move.
maybe he's moving here. Yeah, I know. I've heard this
Like,
address a
I'm
lot.
literally like I'm telling you. So like there is media swarmed around here. They're just not out in the woodwork.
So
They're
there's,
here.
Here's Brian Enton. He said he's moving with Swat.
Damn,
Said he's
man.
moving with SWAT.
Yeah.
SWAT here, folks.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's what I'm saying.
if Enton's at the right location, maybe it's here, maybe it's not. We'll see. If Enton,
Following Enton around. Some people are just reckless posting, man. Do we need to put the contractor's photo and his wife's photo on the internet that may or may not have worked at Nancy's home at one day? Seriously, we're doing that now?
Messages are coming in fast and furious. I'm missing. Thank you for the super chat. I do not know.
Okay, 46 minutes ago, somebody, I'm going to have to write this address. Let me write this down. Where is the Ventana Canyon Trailhead? Is Anna still in here? Okay, let me write this down. I'm going to go to the map. I think this might have been they were actually staging earlier, though. Providing support to the back of East Cali. That's not anywhere near where JLR's at. I gotta go look at the map in a second, make sure I'm seeing this right. Okay, so breaking one of the mobile command center units is staged at the Ventana Canyon Trailhead parking lot, and it's located at Resort Drive. providing support to the back of Block E Cali. Hmm. Now, curiously enough, curiously enough, guys, and I saw this a few hours ago, or when this all started happening, a certain band member allegedly lives over here. Semi Sharp, you listening? Are you still here? I don't have chat pulled up, guys. Sorry, I'm looking at the Twitter. And that's wild to think that. Mm, I mean, is that one of those coincidences that may or may not be a coincidence? 33 minutes ago, TMZ says a new letter. Oh, yeah. Wait, I haven't even listened to what all Harvey said about that. Was JR Laws on the move? I got to go listen to what Harvey said. Um, Kidnapper says it could go international. Okay, we got to go listen to it for ourselves. Now, people have also found a new jacket that I think is more in line with the jacket we see the guy on the front step of Nancy's wearing, because it's exactly like it without the ribbed sleeves and the bottom of the jacket, and we'll get to that later. Okay, let me look at my map real quick and let me pull up chat. Wait, shit, somebody's texting me and all kinds of stuff. Let me see. Is it my? Okay, let me see. Um, Hang on, I gotta respond to something. I just saw that butterfly. Hang on. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Now let me go pull up chat and see what's happening. I need to see it. I need to see. You fixed your dinner, Anna, and you're gonna watch. Great, thank you. Enjoy your meal. Yes, Captain, I know. That's what I just saying there. I know I've known about the electrical crew doing the work for a while myself, but do we need to blast them all over the internet? Exactly. Electricians could use a mouth flashlight to look into the breakers and do all the electrical things, right? Absolutely. I mean, we can't. The fuck was that? We can't take anything off the table at this point. But I don't know if I agree with blasting people's faces and their wives' faces along with it, just in case. Now, if somebody gets arrested, that's a whole different thing, right? Okay, let me go back up here. Semi Sharp. She's like, shit, my bad. I forgot to hit that like button. She wants to know if y'all did too. You, if you don't want to leave your DNA, glove up. But guess what? Your cells are on the inside of your glove. I went way back up in the chat for that one. All right, I'm gonna go look at these addresses and see where they are close to. Okay. Hmm. Yes, auto technicians. Look. This country's built on the backs of blue collar men, right? My daddy got 1,000 different types of flashlights, right? A lot of dudes do. My grandbaby likes to collect them. All kinds of little different flavor. There's some really small flashlights out there. Hell, I got one in my purse. Exactly, Captain. Now, we also read an article earlier in the first stream we did today where now we know that Nancy had friends over on the 30th. Her little group of friends was over. They were playing the mahjong or whatever you call it. Their DNA is going to be there as well. So is that DNA they collected? They would have spoken to those women by now, because now we know about them. So I'm sure the cops knew when they go. Then they're going to want to know Nancy's movements, not just that night, right? Just that dinner. They want to know Nancy's movements going back in time. They probably already knew she had had people over, the night before. You got one on your keychain? Exactly. Yeah. So we don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted to know. What, because they won't tell us what type of DNA, right? Was it saliva? Did he drop his little damn flashlight? Did he cut himself? Or did he pop himself in the head by accident? I don't know. Did Miss Nancy pop you one? Cause you a bloody nose? I'm hoping she did. Right, Captain. Body shop, all different tools. Yeah, I believe so, and I believe you're right. It's the drummer. If I got my names right and got it all, if I've kept it straight all week or 13 days worth, yeah, Tomato was the bass player, I believe. I believe you're right. All right, let me go look at my map at these two addresses that just came down and see where they are in relation to everything here. But if they got these addresses, is that where JRR, didn't he leave or did he change his mind?
That's more down towards back towards.
Is that us dealing with the SWAT?
Yeah.
So it's raining like crazy. We're just waiting, folks, to see what we get. Got out of that neighborhood.
Well, Cali comes up Cali de la Punta in Tucson. Over by, what is that? Oh, what is that building? Looks like it's a. That's weird. Oh wait, all these little houses have these big, long, weird build. Oh, is that like somebody's? Oh, that's a shared garage type thing, I think, where everybody has one. Hmm. It's not too far from the foothills. I wonder if that's not in Marana, huh? All right, let me look at the other address they mentioned, because they were supposed to back up to each other or something. I can pull up the map in a second and show you guys what I'm looking at. Resort Drive is also, yeah, in Tucson, but it's over by the Lowe's Veneta Canyon Resort, and it's a parking lot. Staging? Is that where the staging was? Hmm. There's the Veneta. Okay, there's the Ventana Canyon right there. And this location is between Tucson and the foothills, it looks like. Hmm. You love you some guy liner. It's that 80s metalhead in us coming out, girl. Bring us them boys with that long hair and makeup. I'm a product of the 1980s metal movement. Saw many a great shows. It got me some good drumsticks too. I have a little, what's that movie? They called it a rock cock collection. And when that came out, I about died. I'm like, that is not what my drumstick collection is. Stop it. I got Ronnie James Dio's drummer's drumstick. I got Tommy Lee's drumstick. I got like three others. What's that dude? Rat. I got Bobby Blotzer's. Was that his name? Blotzer. I got his too. Tommy Lee's drumstick is tore up from him banging them damn things, girl. I mean, that when he stood up, I was told to go sit in a certain location by somebody I knew who toured with bands. And he's like, go sit over there. So I went by myself and sat there. He stood up and he's like looking around the audience with a stick and he turns right over to where I was sitting and he flung it. And I got it. I was the only one sitting over there. And that damn thing was beat all up. Poison. The black pinky nail. Oh my God. The spandex. Come on. I'll tell you whose butt looked real good in his spandex. That was Nikki Sixx. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold back. I was like, damn. I got to go backstage and party. You got a cracked cymbal collection. She's a hey, Note, not me. Welcome in. I almost said Note. A plastic surgeon? Right, Teresia? Those of us that come up back in then, we like our metal. Don't call us crazy. Dio. I'm just a rainbow in the dark. The lonely street of dreams. What about some Whitesnake? And here I go again on my own. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, walking down the only road I've ever known. That was my first life song, and it's never left me. I guess it stopped raining. Is Enton posting anything? Semi. Oh, you at the Meadowlands in '87? Hell yeah. I seen Iron Maiden. Had some crazy shit happen that night. But they were really good live. So was Judas Priest. Oh my God, I was kind of blown away by that one. And someone was like, what's that band? Rush. If Rush ever comes, you gotta go see this show. I'm like, okay, well, when they come, you can take me because I was completely obsessed with Rush. So lo and behold, they come and he calls me. He's like, they're coming. Take me. We go. And man, I didn't regret it at all. That was a really good show. Nothing new on Enton's either. Forrest, thank you for checking for me, because I was about to go do that same thing. Pour some sugar on me. Lady Strange is my favorite Def Leppard song, and you won't find it on the radio too often. My favorite songs weren't usually the ones that the radio spun completely out of overplayed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that goes. That's wild. They filmed a Bon Jovi video here. Actually, we were in Biloxi seeing Rat and Bon Jovi, and then 2 weeks later they came to our town. We went again, and they filmed a video while we were there. I forgot which video that was. Damn. You know how long ago that was? I've had babies and all kind of stuff since then. Once I become mama, I slowed my roll. Yeah, Enton's last post was a couple of hours ago. There's no activity anywhere from them. Maybe he's sitting in his car like JLR, just trying to figure out where to go next. Did JLR even say that he left? Is Enton? Because I think if Enton had left, they'd have followed him. Are you parked behind Enton? Yeah, good times had by all, man. So much fun. How did we make it through some of that stuff, though, right? If y'all thought back and like, ooh, how did I survive that?
We wait.
One of my favorite concerts of all times, Ozzy Osbourne with the opening act of Metallica, and it was at the tail end of the tour. Metallica was becoming so big they were about to go off on their own, and it's like the second to the last show. I was floored when I saw Lars doing. I was like, "Holy shit, that dude's taking oxygen, man!" I mean, I'd be studying my drummers, right? I'd never seen that before in my life. It was such a good show too. Really, Simi, I'll have to check that out. There wasn't too many chick rockers. I mean, there was a few, right? Y'all know Ford. Y'all remember Lita, Joan Jett. I mean, there wasn't like a ton of heavy metal type chicks out there then. And we were there, but they weren't playing them on the radio too much.
We wait.
We wait.
That was this address. Just some. That's probably
I saw
somebody.
Journey once to see Perry Lordy Lordy. He was never my cup of tea, but the band, was good. But I saw Journey as well.
Yeah, I got that address.
You label me, I label you, so we don't be unforgiven.
Well, the Ventana address could be it. It could be it. We got the Regilio address, and then we have another address. So it's kind of hard to pick three. So we're just trying to see where
Where y'all gonna go next?
there might be multiple locations as well.
Let me turn the scanner back on and listen in the background. Let's turn them off for a second. Let me pull up the scanner, guys, and I'll try to get it where y'all can hear it too, in case we can hear anything. I just got a feeling they're not putting that shit out there like that. What we got here? Let me see. Butterfly just sent me something. Butterfly, I saw that post a second ago on X. Containment requested, search team requested, and K9 Tucson Police Dispatch. That is what Nerdy posted a few minutes ago with the map of a little zone in there. Let me click this other link and see what it is. What is he driving? Okay, that's on Twitter, Butterfly. I'm gonna pull it up on Twitter because I just looked at it on my phone. On Nerdy's post, okay. Nerdy is a great researcher. Butterfly and I are like, damn, dude, you got some skills. We've been watching him off and on for quite a while. Okay, let's see what you got, sir. Okay, so let me see what he's saying. Let me get everything up here on the screen so you guys can see along with me. Give her a second. Okay. So a minute ago, he posted from a source, retired law enforcement in Arizona. I'm 100% positive that the current TAC operation stems from one of the publicly released videos. That's my only confirmed lead so far. Did someone recognize the guy in the video? Now, this is the other post 11 minutes ago from This Is the Region. You can see it there.
I have a lot more bodies coming your way to help, like, circulate or rove. Maybe even start a canine search. I have a lot more bodies coming your way to help, like, circulate or rove. Maybe even start a canine search. I have a lot more.
That Tucson Police Dispatch. Hold on. Coming Broadcastify. Ah, you can't get. That's right. We got Apache, Cochise. We don't have Maricopa Yuma. Where's the? Let me see. Let me go look at my other scanner. Let me go look at my other one. Get up here. Search. What was they saying? Let's listen to it again.
More bodies coming your way to. I have a lot more bodies coming your way to help, like circulate or rove, maybe even start a canine search. I have a lot more bodies coming your way to help, like circulate or rove, maybe even start a canine search. I have a lot more bodies coming your way to help, like circulate or rove, maybe even start a canine search.
That could be totally unrelated too, unless it's not. Okay, so here's this piece. Let's see. 21 minutes ago, the latest from Brian Ensign on the ground.
Aging, what are you seeing on the ground right now? Brian, okay, so last time I saw, we were talking about whether or not a SWAT team has been mobilized, if they're staging. What are you seeing on the ground right now?
Yeah, so they have been mobilized, Jesse, and they are staging, and we don't know what that means. It could mean absolutely nothing. I was telling Chris that earlier. I mean, they've staged other nights, and we don't know if it means they're just getting ready about the possibility of something that may happen tonight and they just want to be ready, or if something is actually planned. We don't know, Jesse, but we're keeping an eye on it.
Okay, and by the way, you and I were live the other night. We saw activity. I don't know if we're going to see the same thing happen again, where somebody was detained and then released, but again, we're going to be live and see what happens. Before I let you go, and Brian, I want you to carefully, not only are you doing this, but you also got the windshield wipers going, so I want you to drive carefully, but I just need to clarify something. When they say they recovered DNA, is it that they recovered it day one of the search, learning about it today? Or did they recover it recently, which makes me wonder why, because I thought the initial report was they didn't find any forensic material linking back to anybody when they did an initial search.
Yeah, it's a really good question, and we know the FBI went back and did that second search days later. I don't know which search they did where the DNA came from, but to me it is a bombshell that they found DNA that is not Nancy Guthrie's and is not anyone connected to her. That could very well be the suspect's DNA, and to me that's the second biggest development since this whole thing started. First we had the surveillance pictures, which were huge, and then we had the this DNA that was collected, which could really be a bombshell, Jesse.
Yep, absolutely. Okay.
Okay, so that was 21 minutes ago when News Nation, I guess, put it out there, but that was Brian driving. Now, see, this was the original dispatch person of interest, right? And now they got.
Okay.
Common, birth of close, common. Middle initial P for Garcia, date of birth 06/09/1971.
Okay.
301 Common, birth of Carlos, common. Middle initial P for Garcia, date of birth 06/09/1971.
Okay.
301
So it's just right outside the Nogales, or is that Nogales or Nogales? I don't know how you pronounce that correctly. So this was coming down off Nerdy's. Now I have this interview here. I do have that saved. Or actually Brian's video that he produced off of that he did. And there to see Nerdy is posting the flight stuff that he sees because he watches the aviation stuff. And again, we saw where he said KVOA confirms the SWAT activities he has. But Butterfly did drop the link for you guys into the chat to Nerdy's page on X.
And women is now on
Oh, I've got that whole video too. I already saw that interview. Hold on. So everybody's just kind of posting out stuff. What? Girl, that's a bold statement. Ashley stands by her reporting. She talked to, when did she talk to, what's his name here? Abrams?
Mrs. Annie's husband was a possible suspect here. Any more information about that? I can tell you that my source every day since has that reporting, and that is the thinking as of the day after Mrs. Guthrie was reported missing. There were a couple of things I reported in that, Dan, if we go back to Tuesday of last week. Number one, that Annie Guthrie's car was towed and is in evidence. That's borne out. The sheriff did confirm that the car was towed as per warrant and, is being processed. That's what the sheriff said. The other thing my source said was that the cameras were smashed. His husband was a possible suspect here. Any more information about that? I can tell you that my source every day since has stood by that reporting, and that is the thinking as of the day after Mrs. Guthrie was reported missing. There were a couple of things I reported in.
That was yesterday? Okay. For those looking for where JLR and 857 is, they are here. Why are you putting, oh God. 31 minutes ago, I'm going to tell you what this says. It says, be prepared to go international. Okay, I got to go back. We're going to have to go watch Harvey's whole thing.
What do you make of this latest? Now you've got.
So he's talking about the third. We haven't, because I haven't watched this with you guys. He did receive a third email allegedly after we went offline earlier when we were live. And so I'll pull that video up in just a second.
Got a third letter from this alleged tipster.
Y'all hear her?
They've now said they want nearly double money, or another 30 some odd percent more, after you were told yesterday there would be no more contact. What do you make of this latest email? I mean, do you think this is the same person, and do you have any better feel for the veracity of it?
Yes, I think it's the same person, and forgetting about what I feel about the veracity, I'm going to tell you something. The FBI, and I'm going to go back to the ransom letter first, they are intensely interested in the first ransom letter that we got. I can tell you that. I'm not going to be more specific. They are intensely interested,
I'm sure,
in that ransom letter, interested in these 3 emails we've received. This man who says he knows exactly who and where the kidnapper is.
the FBI would be ridiculous fools if they weren't interested.
I run this down. There's quite a bit here, but I think it's important. So This man sent us an email about noon today, Pacific time. And basically he says, I don't try to tell, he said, he wants TMZ essentially to tell the FBI that he doesn't trust the FBI and he knows they trust him. So
he doesn't trust the FBI and they don't trust him. There's a reason that relationship already exists, and it ain't because you know stuff, because if you knew stuff, you'd call the tip line. Our guy's a criminal.
Says that's why he's
a well-known criminal.
Going to go through TMZ. He says he wants the $100,000 reward, but he wants it his way. What he wants is a fraction of a Bitcoin worth $50,000.
Where are y'all seeing another person detained? Nerdy just said that. Okay. Well, Happy, if you're gonna wait, you can wait on Brian to confirm it, but he might have got that off the scanner. That doesn't mean this the right person, right? We'll go check it in just a second.
Immediately put in his name or put in his account, and we have that. It's the same Bitcoin address as the other 2 emails we got. And he said he will then immediately provide, this is a quote, Aaron, the name of the main individual.
So he wants $50,000 deposited, and he will provide the name of the individual who is the mastermind,
along with his information for you to track.
Along with his information for you to track.
I could just see by a gesture you got that word Maine. I found that really interesting because he's suggesting more than one person, but this is the main individual. He also says he will not touch the $50,000 until an arrest is made. And once that happens, they can then deposit the other 50 and he'll take the money. He goes on to say that he's gambling his safety and his possible freedom. The way I read
you read on, Harvey, because we know what's up.
that is that they might think he's somehow implicated, that he's, I don't know, close to the flame or something like that. But he talks about, compromising his possible freedom. Some ominous references to Nancy, to be honest with you. But
okay, I already know because I just have a sense. But here's the thing, I cannot discount these ransom letters, y'all. Somebody took this lady from her home. Do y'all give me a legitimate reason other than a full-blown ransom? We have a kidnapping, and we have real ransom letters coming in that they cannot find these individuals. So what do we find out on Nerdy's tweet? When it was one Bitcoin a couple days ago was just like 56,000. Then one Bitcoin the next day was up to 65. Is it 100 today? It might not be tomorrow. I have not looked. Let me go look at Nerdy's page and see what's up. Because if he posted it, it's going to be on X. And it could be the person they were looking for a few minutes ago that maybe had nothing to do with this. 14 minutes ago. I don't see a post by him that says that, Rachel. Where'd you see that or hear that at? He posted 14 minutes ago about it being confirmed that it's related. So I don't know where that came from. Let me check my... He posted person detained. I didn't see it on X just now. Retrieve. You can't retrieve it. It's gone. He took it down. That's why I can't pull it up on Twitter. Come here. Yeah, he's taking that post down. It's not up there anymore.
then I got to read this, and I haven't really publicized this yet, but I'm going to tell you what this says.
Okay.
It says that, he said, the manhunt of the main individual that can give you all the answers, be prepared to go international.
I already knew that. Damn it, man. I said that days ago, actually. Fuck.
Huh.
That to me, again, I can't tell you that this is a guy who actually knows, but he has to be talking about Mexico.
He has to be talking about Mexico. I mean, Tucson is what, 30 miles away, very close. And
Nerdy was walking and he got knocked off air. What, did he go back live again? Real Happy's reporting that a one Bitcoin right now is at 68.8. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Look, I don't traffic in theories that we all see on social media, although we all know many of them have gotten a lot of traction, right? But that is something that many people obvious, the proximity.
Talk about what he read, but damn, I'm gonna pull up that video that he put out. See, there's that new jacket that people are going with. You can order it in gray as well. I've already checked. And it does not have the ribbed sleeves like that other one that somebody was trying to tell us was the jacket. And look, it was sold at Walmart too, like the backpack. We got Gigi's like, they're reaching out to every Walmart within hundreds of miles to see. They are. But like we've said, how long do they have these items, right? Ken's always look at there. You I can't stand that shit posting guy. Hold on, let me get his. I don't even want to look. No worse shit show I've ever seen in decades. Oh, the worst shit show. Nothing like telling a suspect what you're about to do thanks to all the YouTube cowboys. I'm angry. I always help true crime community, but this is it. Well, bye. I get your frustration, but they sent him on a wild goose chase for a reason. Okay, and there's more from Brian. I don't know what you're about to post, girl. All right, let's pull up that video that I have of him. Let me get that scanner back up for a minute, too. Right, Anna? He could have. There's a chance he got his gear at a yard sale, but also a chance he bought it a year ago, right? Everybody's got lots of Walmarts, right? Why does everybody go to Walmart? Do they have Walmart in Mexico? Surely on the border? I don't know. Brian's driving? Yeah. I think he's probably going to one of these other locations that we have. Who's hitting the laughy emojis? What's so funny? I don't know where he's driving to. I think is he driving right now? I mean, we saw him on that news piece driving, but he could have been driving. Was he going to a new location? Because I feel like JLR would have followed him because he thinks that Brian knows. He said that so much. He said that live. Cancun has a Walmart. Yeah, I mean, what about this guy layering up the way he did or appeared to do, right? What was all that about? I mean, I only know for fact, I only feel like for sure the gloves were layered up, but I don't know about his clothing. He could be a thick dude. I don't know what that man looks like under his clothes, so I don't know how many layers of clothes he actually has on. It does appear he has some sort of layering on under that jacket, but I don't know. Is that for protection in case you get blood? I don't know.
Mother Center, sick person, 2250, North Craycross Road, Unit 613, 2200 North and 5500 East. Respond on A5 East.
It said sick person. Yeah, Riley, we watched a little bit of that here. I've got, let me see what I got here. Let me see. Because we haven't looked at all this stuff, some of the stuff I do have saved. Oh, come here. Okay, so it's on my other one. Oh, I think I got it on I have two playlists for today, for today's shows. Hold on. Let me see if this is the right one. I did post to the community tab after we went off our live earlier that Harvey had posted this information, and I linked it there. Let me pull it up. Okay. All right. Stalled vehicle. We'll turn that down. Okay, so this is what Harvey put out once they received that.
He has obtained a third email from the man who claims he knows the identity and the location of Nancy Guthrie's.
And if somebody really is reaching out to TMZ, how can I be mad at them for that? I've seen people getting so mad at Harvey. Oh, he thinks he's a copy. Is it his fault people chose to reach out to him? Is Harvey going to risk his entire reputation and career and TMZ line thingy here to go off on some fake emails? God, I hope not.
Kidnapper, and he has now upped his demand. We know it is the same person who wrote the other two notes because the Bitcoin address is identical. So he says that he is going through TMZ because he does not trust law enforcement. He's essentially saying, you don't trust me and I don't trust you. What he is.
Why would they not trust him and he not trust them? Because they're well known to each other.
Suggesting is by the FBI upping the reward to $100,000, it was designed to discredit him. He says.
Was he watching my show when today? He demanded $50,000 in a Bitcoin, the same thing as the ransom. The next time we turn around, FBI's doubled that shit. Take a bite, buddy. He's like, not so fast. Not so fast. You don't think that's why the FBI did it? Trying to smoke this guy out?
Quote, to discredit me. So what he is saying is he now wants the following. He wants one fraction of a Bitcoin worth $50,000. And for that, he says he will give up the name and
a fraction of a Bitcoin's not. All right, I'm going to let that part go.
Location of the kidnapper. He says he will not cash that until the kidnapper is actually arrested, and then he expects the second Bitcoin fraction, another 50,000. So he wants the.
So he's going to take it in good faith that if they send him that 50 and he gives up the information and they make an arrest, they're going to go ahead and pay up that other 50. I thought they didn't trust each other.
$100,000 reward, he says, but he wants it in this form and not simply coming forward to authorities. He has a variety of reasons on why he doesn't want to come forward to authorities, one of which is interesting. He says it's because that it could compromise his possible freedom. Now,
I bet it could, especially if he knows a lot of information. How could you know all that and sit on it for 13 days? Well, 12 if you count. He started reaching out to you yesterday, I think. So you've known stuff for all this time. You damn right you're in jeopardy.
We don't know what that means. Does that mean that he is peripherally associated with this kidnapper?
Here's the thing about his IP address. If this guy is a career, we're not talking low-level criminals, y'all. We're talking international type level criminalist here. They've hid their IP address as well as the original letter senders demanding ransom. Because 13 days later, that cat still ain't been arrested or tracked down. It is a lot less than the original ransom, but he knows he's not going to get that much. He don't have Ms. Nancy. He's got nothing to give them except information, so he's not asking for as much. I need to get my ass out of town.
He does not explain what that means, but he says it in this email. Now, there's something really important here, that he says that when he gets the initial payment, and this is a quote, he will give up, quote, the name of the main individual.
Here's the thing, you don't need a Bitcoin machine. You can pull your Bitcoin out of your wallet anywhere in the world. It is not like a bank. We don't got to go through all the normal waiting, wire transfers and all of that. That's what I've said from the beginning. The mastermind could be sitting in a whole ass other country. And the second that Bitcoin hit, it's going to be pulled out and dumped over there, not here on the U.S. soil. And then if it's hard to track that shit. The blockchain's the blockchain, and I know the FBI's got a good team of people that they probably pulled people in. Hey, we really, we're gonna pay you because we really need, them blockchain boys. They don't fucking play. Trust me.
The main individual. So clearly, he is suggesting, and he did insinuate this before, but he is saying it squarely here. The main individual, that means if this is legit, he has accomplices. So he does refer.
Simi, do you think those first letters that came out are bullshit? Because someone took Miss Nancy out of that house. For what reason, if not for money? Now, these letters could be bullshit, but I'm not ready to say that yet. I still haven't heard anybody give me a really good reason why Miss Nancy's not in her house anymore. And I don't know why somebody would go take her for no good reason. I just want an old lady. Let me go find one. It don't make no sense unless we go back to the family and there's a beef somehow. And they pulled off this elaborate hoax they would have been caught by now for that too. It would have been discovered in their, because somebody would have had to go to their computer and create the emails and create a fake yeah. I don't know why they took Miss Nancy if not for ransom.
To the current state of Nancy Guthrie, we are not going to get into what that is. We have forwarded this on to the FBI. They asked for it, and we gave it to them. We received this email just before noon Pacific time, Friday, today. So again, the third email, he says,
a kidnapping and an abduction are different. So for everybody, I want to really know what y'all think. If y'all don't think any of this ransom stuff is real, remember the first two, local media got, TMZ got the first one, but not the second. Are those two fake as well, along with these? If all of that's fake and they're who took Miss Nancy and why? Why would you abduct her? To get back at Savannah because she made you mad at work and she thinks she's all that? Or was it Annie and Tom? I mean, I feel like that's where y'all are going if you're not going with kidnapping for a ransom. I'm really legit trying to figure out where everybody sits on it, right? Pammy, hey girl. You did? Oh, how's them babies doing? All right, let's get back to what Harvey's saying. Harvey, I know everybody's saying it's a bunch of bullshit, but I'm not convinced it is yet until the FBI tells me we've arrested the bullshitter or we have the kidnappers.
this time, this is it, that it's his final time to approach anybody. The third time is it. Now,
true, Captain. What if this person, they have all this information, is actually already out of the country, sitting at the internet cafe, right? Thanks for coming in, Pammy.
Remember, he said that last.
Well, Pammy, I don't know how much you are caught up or not, but apparently SWAT team was deployed again earlier, and all the media swarmed this area. They were told they were going to. Well, it's just a bunch of media in the neighborhood. No SWAT, nowhere to be found. They ditched the media.
Time too, but he says he's coming forward now because of the increase in the ransom reward, and we will see. The authorities are looking at this, I guess, to determine if it's legitimate. We have checked this Bitcoin address, and so far, no deposit has been made.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know why or how we can discount the possibility those are real. And I'll tell you why I feel like they could be, especially those first two. Because the FBI hasn't caught those people. They're hiding themselves so well behind this secured server and VPNs Or maybe they've tracked the VPNs and they know these people are not in the country. Why would they not be able to track if this just randoms on the internet trying to, do some nefarious shit and insert themselves? Wouldn't they have got caught as quickly and easily as Cali Guy? Or are they also good hackers themselves and know how to do that, right? And to hide who they are for real. Because something ain't adding up with why they don't know who these people are sending these letters yet. Remember, Cali Guy sent text messages. Yeah, a scammer could guess. So going back to all of this is bullshit, who took Miss Nancy and why? Y'all, I'm nearly 60 years old. I know what scammers do. They've been trying to warn us for decades. We still getting warnings. Scam there, scam there. Scammers are everywhere. We know. But why are we so easily going to chalk this up to scams if they haven't been caught yet? I'm willing. I believe you. I trust me. I know it could totally be scams. Yes, Simi, he texted Annie and Tom after claiming he got their numbers off the internet, and he used an app that hid his original phone number to do it, but he got caught. He just went. We just saw him come out of the court. Watched that today. Um, and those were text. Exactly. These are coming via email through a secured server with VPNs. FBI can't crack that code yet. Some of these hackers are super intelligent people. They live to do all the crazy shit we don't want to know about, right? You watch scam baiter videos as a nerdy hobby. I mean, it could just, these three that TMZ's receiving right now could be a total scam, but are you going to risk it? Unless you're just a crazy person and don't think about the outcome, right? But I really do wonder if the people who don't believe in the email part or the ransom part, what theories you would have. Okay, mods, I was just checking on y'all's chat. Thank you. Thank you for being y'all and doing what you do. Y'all know I appreciate that. Oh, that's awesome, Simi. Thank you. Y'all don't know what I'm thanking her for. She sent me something. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. All right, let me turn this scanner back up for a minute. We'll check that out while I go troll the twits. Because the cops aren't going to give out no more information than they need to, right? As far as what they're doing right this very moment. Where's my Twitter? My scanner's quiet right now. Uh-oh, I think it closed. Oh, I don't want Alaska. Arizona. Okay. All right, let me get the Twitter pulled up as well. Is JLR still sitting in that neighborhood? We don't know where Brian took off to. An hour ago, a second detainment possibly coming. Well, that's possible because we were told that they rolled out, but we don't know where they went. That's what they're basing that on. All right, let me see what this scanner's doing. What is this? Hold on. Where is the Finestera community? That's the community on the map I was looking at a few minutes ago because I've got those addresses already. Mobile Command Center bomb squad is staged again at the Ventana Canyon Trailhead parking lot. Remember when I said that one address I looked at was a parking lot? It was right there by the trail. If that's true, 54 minutes ago is Brian, and well, how come nobody told JLR in his chat? What butterfly? Am I scared to look at that? What's going on?
And tapped it, put it down, and I said, oh, dang, I wanted that tile. Sheriff was going to just take it. Barbara said, no, I tapped it already. So then last night, I guess she did some stuff that was outright, I mean, really bad. She put her tile down and said she didn't want it, and then it was going on to Diane. And then Barbara said, I want the tile. They said, you can't do that. She took it anyway. So when you mahjong, meaning you won, you have to show all your tiles to prove, kind of like bingo, you know. She takes her tiles and flips them over so nobody knows really what she had. Yeah, verified. Debbie and Diane, you remember Diane and Ralph? Yeah. They went to Pauline, who's been playing.
Okay, I don't. What in the hell? Who? But first of all, who's Barbara? Okay, because that's not Ms. Nancy. There's a multi-part series unfolding on TikTok of a group of seniors upset that their friend Barbara has been cheating at mahjong. Oh my god, that game! People need to get over that game. Quit talking about it. Right? Like, it's just a weird word. I don't even like saying it. I thought that was something about Ms. Nancy. The lady's calling her cheater at her game. Uh-oh, sirens outside the window. They're not coming here. Oh, I hope not. Okay, I don't see anything else like fresh here. Um, where is she getting this from? Hold on, let me pull this up. Where the hell are you getting this from, girlfriend? I don't like it when y'all do this. That skiing's bothering my eyes. I don't know why. An hour ago, who are you? I got to go see who she is. I can share a brief update, though further details remain restricted. On the night Nancy vanished, the individual identified as the man in the backpack was the second person to arrive at the scene. How do you know that? Oh, good Lord, I do not care. Well, we know. We're still waiting on that damn arrest, too. I want to know how she knows this. People are commenting, second person out of how many? I mean, she's not a reporter. How would. So this person thinks it was Tom and Annie in disguise. So there is multiple suspects. Well, Cash Patel said there was. And again, I want to know how he knows. Was that his best educated guess? Oh my, something happened and another person was called to assist. No, they went together, baby girl. They was together. Maybe one slipped in the backyard before the other one. It just, Lord, people. I wonder how is that anywhere else? How do you get all that? Is that clickbait shit, girl? I don't know you. There's the Karens, the Mahjong. They're mad because their friend's a cheater. All right, if y'all, this is that other guy, right? That other second backpack guy. They're saying that he might have been cleared. Nothing ever came of that guy. What's going on here? Nancy Guthrie's neighbor of 11 years tells out front she noticed she has the same door as Guthrie. They're super secure. They have metal frames, and they're not going to break into those doors very easily. Maureen said as much. Maureen's like, for every FBI agent that sees them metal doors, their hips go to hurting because they don't like them. Gotta bust in the door, man. Okay, who is this? Lacey? Let me go see. Let me go see if I can find News Nation on the Twitter because I mean on YouTube because I don't know what this is. It just says, hold on. Oh, she's just confirming that News Nation is also confirming SWAT the way JLR was confirming it. Okay. Well, Brian needs to get out here on the damn streets and tell us something. Keith, stop it. You're not in here right now, are you? Dude. Seriously. Oh, he's just retweeting what somebody else. Wow. People are disgusting. That's all I can say. Reports coming in of possible suspect may be related to Nancy Guthrie. Reports of SWAT truck staging. Well, we keep hearing it, but we don't see it nowhere. All right, let me go check this post out because we're going to wrap it up here in a few minutes unless something does start to really pop off, we'll come back to it. All right, let's go pull and see let's go see where JLR took himself to. Did he go track down these new addresses? Start playing Jose's audio. I don't want to interrupt it. We'll do that in the morning while we're waiting on updates if we can't find Miss Nancy by then. Is he still alive? Yeah. Oh wait, what was that? 26. Hold on. Chat, come here. Wait. Hold on a minute, guys. I got to see something. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Okay, let me pull this up for everybody to see. I don't know where they're at.
Say this, and I normally like to look at everyone's applications, but we'll just keep it on.
Let me go look at this other address here on the map.
The part about this that I just don't think some people are absorbing is the unusual nature of which they abducted her. If it was a Greek, and let's just say that I think we might as well.
It's so weird. My audio cuts out.
I mean, they could come out of the woodwork at any time and do what they're doing and just be like waiting.
Now, this new address that I saw posted it's in Tucson. A little further into Tucson, not like the foothills. An area of the bluffs. Is Anna still in here? Looks like it's a house. But oh, that's a different road. Huh. Is that where you're headed, dude? They've gotten what, 3 or 4 different addresses around town that they could possibly be, but they can't
I mean,
find
literally, this is the only thing we're getting. Literally about SWAT leaving slowly out. That says bomb squad. That turned it into, this is connected to Nancy Guthrie, Marana, but have.
Yeah, and all they really have is this truck pulling out of the sheriff's department. Just like the other day when it's all the doors were open and everything, was when I saw it pull out. The back doors were wide open, the passenger's door was open, but he went around to the back.
Another place for maintenance or.
All right, let me turn the scanner back on. I'm gonna try to listen to that for a few minutes and we'll see. Okay. I'm getting hungry. You can believe some of the things you read on the internet, but not all of it. Our motto around here, mine is be safe on them YouTube streets. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's a wild ride out there. Here's the thing about reading stuff on the internet, right? I always go look at the source. You can't just tweet something. I'm gonna hang on it. I gotta go find out who you are. What's your past tweets like and stuff like that. Not me. Maybe they were just hungry. All right, well, there doesn't seem to be a lot going on there. And Anton's still not saying anything anywhere. And he was driving still a little while ago. Okay, let's see.
I've noted that he is a CO and is armed driving around in a red Ford Explorer, but will not make contact with subject. Subject for last name 1060 over 20.
Paper towels are expensive. Yeah. Go back for
Lord, what's going on? Stop. My scanner, what happened? Okay. Butterfly, you got a backslider? Holy shit. I never knew that. Please lock it. Extra locks. I don't know. I don't think the sheriff's got much to call on what's going on right now. I think it's the FBI. They sent all these people to the wrong address. That's my guess, right? Why would you? I would hope an FBI source would not give media the address to where you're about to go possibly perform a rescue mission on a kidnapped woman, right? I hope that would never happen. That shit's secure. You're, My sister had a house years ago, and it backed up to the woods, like literally. Her she had a big, huge front. She lived in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods, but the front yard was just this huge open area where the kids would we ride dirt bikes and do all the things out there in this open field almost. But the backyard itself wasn't as deep, right? So it really wasn't that far from the woods. And when she first moved in there, I went up there to spend like the weekend with her or whatever. And she and I are there alone and we're walking around. I'm like, girl, she's like, what? I was like, we got to find curtains right now to put over that backslider because that thing is totally open and exposed, and it's dark and I can't see what's on. No, not happening. Got to cover that up. I don't know what to make of all of this. Um, the ransom note shit. If can we easily chalk it up to nothing, right? I don't know that we can do that. I can't. It's hard for me to say it's nothing at this point. What we got? Okay, let me go see what he's got. Thank you. Twitter, right? Okay. So 3 minutes ago, there is an active situation happening right now involving the Pima County SWAT team connected to Nancy Guthrie investigation. I'm here, but not revealing the location. Oh, he lost JLR. Sorry, y'all. I can't help myself. I'm here, but not revealing the location to not interfere with the investigation. I'll heart that, and I'll retweet you too. Thank you for not revealing your location because I want y'all to all be safe, and I want Miss Nancy found, and I don't need to see it unfold on live TV in case something bad has happened. Her family don't need to see it, and all of y'all could be in danger when the shootout happens. Let's get real. So he done lost JL. See, JLR wasn't following him, was he? But two of my mods sent me the link at the same time. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Hmm. All right, so we got gloves that we now learn were not inside the house if we believe that. And but they claim they got DNA from within the home, so I'm a little confused as to what they mean. What kind of DNA? How did Brian get the new address? Oh, you would love to know, wouldn't you? I broke this 2 hours ago. Did you? Did you put it all out there? You did. I already had that one address though. And that one. The air support, the Cessna 206, is using the open space above the Sabina Canyon Recreation Area as its primary orbiting track to, to stay far enough away that the suspect does not hear it. Well, that's smart. But close enough for the thermal camera to stay locked in. I was watching this thing last night. I don't know, did we share it with you? Did I watch that with you guys, or was it by myself? Anyway, the police helicopter was up there, right? And they were trying to find a suspect at large. And there was two garbage cans side by side. One of the garbage cans was lit up like you would not believe, right? Because the dude was inside the garbage can. I was like, you could tell one can was just like a can, and the other one was not. So they don't want the guy to hear. The resort is a high traffic. It's a resort. The resort is a high traffic. Well, I know that one address. Okay, never mind. The resort is a high traffic public area, the SWAT team and the FBI hostage rescue team. So that's going to be the location by the trailhead. Like the tactical robots you hear about, without being filmed by guests or tourists, the trailhead provides necessary seclusion and a direct elevation to Cali Bofedora. If your producers ask for a location for live truck, the closest they can safely is the intersection of Kolb and Sunrise. We're going to go to the map in a second, guys. We won't be interfering because we're not there. Has this got some sound to it or just a picture? Don't want Brian to take credit, Steve. I'll turn on TMZ notifications and wait for info. Wow. Okay, let me go to the map. I'm going to show you guys this general talking about. And you can see it's everything's at. Okay. Is it this one? Okay. All right, so here's the area that they're talking about. And these were the addresses that I saw earlier that I looked at. So here's the part. You can see it is absolutely, they're doing some staging. It's blurry, but it, uh-oh, I lost a moment. Let me go further back. It's just a map. What are you doing? So we can get the big picture. Catalina Foothills Estates. So we're going this direction, and we're here. Now there's a house near here. Where was it at? Let me put that address in and see. Hold on. So that's the staging area, is the parking lot. And they got a chopper in the air. Or a plane, rather, whatever. That comes up the parking lot again, too. Hold on a minute. There's another address I got to put in. All right, let's go back to this one because this one was, yeah, this one right here. Oops, block. Okay, so this is going to pull up the neighborhood. Hang on. And you'll see what I meant when I said there's this weird building. It comes up here. See these? There's here, a couple over here on this cul-de-sac. I don't know what that is. If we go further, skyline, okay. The foothills are here. So the area they're concentrating on is Nancy's, right? right, let me see what. We might take a break and then come back in a little bit and see if we have any updates. Everybody get. Let's see. What was I looking for? Something specific. Oh, I know. Okay, let me. Did he find the address? I'm just looking at some of your comments. Okay, let me. JLR's on the move. Let's go see where he's going. Let's hear what he says. Y'all know he's done found out and is claiming to be at the location, and he's not. Y'all think he DM'd him? Man, let me know where you're at. It's not fair. And see, the buddy that JLR has got in the car with him, he's from there, okay? 857 is from Tucson. His channel is 857 Tucson. He knows the area, he knows where he's going. One of my mods, could y'all drop his link, please? He's a good guy. Some Karen just let me know that my thumbnail is wrong. Thank you, Max Roger 1644. Appreciate you. Instead of saying samples, it says smamples. Was I in a hurry when I got ready for my show? I can't fix it right now or I'd throw everything off. I mean, I could, but whatever. And take a minute. I apologize. Nobody else let me know about it. Y'all must not have noticed either. Or y'all just being kind. Salty's tired. It's okay. We don't strive to be perfect around here. I don't think anybody should, honestly. Things happen. We're not mainstream media. We don't got to be polished and perfect. We're just armchair sleuths chatting it up together. He was talking about one of my older thumbnails too. I don't even know. I guess it was from this morning's show. I guess. I got to go look now. I'm curious. Oh, I may not have it. Well, I might. Hmm. Uh-oh. Five shows ago, my thumbnail was wrong, and none of y'all let me know. but Karen did. Thanks. What's going on here? A quick bathroom break. I'll be right. Okay. Did I miss anything? They still traveling? I had to go grab a Coke too. I've got a headache. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on a man and a woman. Where are you hearing that scanner? Hold on. Everyone's tagging him on Brian's post. I think I'm looking at a delayed chat. I like y'all are saying the screen was frozen, and y'all didn't know I went to the restroom. Was it not playing? Hold on, I'm confused. I can't walk away for a second. I don't know what's going on. Can y'all see me, hear me? All the things are. Oh, back now? Oh, shoot. When I walked away, did it go out on y'all for a minute? Sorry, I had to take a break for a second. I'm gonna catch up on y'all's chat while we listen to this. We have nothing against JLR. He's JLR. I mean, everybody makes fun of him and don't. Nothing against the man at all. He got something against my tweets, but I don't know why. That was a long time ago. But he actually likes my tweets because there's 2 to 3 videos that he has made in the past using my tweets because they were good points. But we're friendly. We don't know each other at all. We've never spoke to one another. Nothing against the man at all. Need to clarify. JLR is the one frozen. Tanya's letting y'all know. It wasn't me after all. Annie's house road is blocked. You see that on Twitter? Rachel, you're telling me it's frozen right now, guys? Hold on, because it's not on my end. I can see it. Hold on, let me take it down and we'll bring it back up. What about, okay, hold on. Got to, JLR's is frozen. Y'all are confusing the fuck out of me. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't mean that like a negative thing. I say that word all the time. I got a sailor's mouth, my pawpaw come out in me. All right, let me get that back up. Because I feel like, so yeah, with y'all have to remember he's driving, and if he may come in and out, that's nothing to do with us, right? Y'all are used to things going spinny, spinny around here. I get it, but I think this time it's not on us. All right, let me get it back up. Maybe it'll all be straightened out. Yeah, he's spinning, spinning right now. Here we go. You're not mad. What you got me mad about? Mm, mm. Cindy, yeah, I do. I know we like to know where it came from, don't we? All right, let me go see if I control Twitter and figure that out. Nerdy has got his post back up now from 19 minutes ago. Sounds like folks have been detained. Oh hell, Simi, people are on to the drummer or the whatever he was in the band. He lives in that area. Oh god. You know what? There is a chance that this kidnapper just is tied to Tom, but Tom wasn't a part of it, right? I know your mother-in-law and sister-in-law are wealthy. That don't mean he did something. That don't mean an associate didn't, right? It's always that too. They're listening to Enton in the background while writing, a little feeling some type of way because Enton got there and they didn't, and they don't know how he got there and they didn't. It's okay. You found him, JLR. You're good. Just stay back and don't get in trouble and do not get in the way. Okay. Pull up. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. Holy shit. Oh, guys. Why I get this sick feeling in my stomach? Nerdy is live with Inton? Okay. Is he talking to him on the phone, Butterfly? Let me know. We'll go take a look at it in a second. It stopped raining, I'd get out. Just you don't need an umbrella, dude. You're safe. Now, can you imagine if you're living in this neighborhood right now wondering what the hell? All right, Forrest, I'm just seeing another post from you saying I'm frozen again. Do y'all not see the video? Is it really frozen? Because I'm seeing it just fine on Restream on my end. I don't know what the hell's happening. Let me pull it down and back up again. I don't know why that's doing that. Like I'm sitting here watching it on my computer through Restream and I look down, I don't know what's happening for you guys. Hold on. Sorry. I guess I better start paying attention to that to my phone because I can only see you guys on the phone when I'm sharing something like this. And I'm assuming y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. Usually if my screen freezes, it does for you guys as well. I don't know why it is for y'all and not me. Okay, let me get this back up again. If that keeps happening, we'll just shut down. Y'all can go watch it there. Showing him on News Nation. Okay, so he's not actually live or talking to him. He's just re-airing what's already been aired. Gotcha. I already heard what all Brian's had to say, so we're not going to put that up yet. We'll run with this for now. All right, if it freezes again for you guys, let me know in the chat. But I'm going to be looking on my phone. That's JLR. Y'all still saying it's frozen? Hold on, I got the new feedback up. Hold on. It's delayed for y'all, for me from Restream for some reason. I don't know what that's not even what I'm showing on my screen. What the hell? Hold on. I don't get what that's doing. That is not even. Hold on. See, I've got my avatar up right now, and you guys still see a weird screen that I have no idea where that came from. And do I look blurry to y'all? Am I fuzzy? I'm showing I got a strong signal, so I do not know what's happening. If we can't watch it comfortably here, that is not cool. I'll try it again. back up again. Here we go. I got to give it a second, make sure JLR's feed comes up. Okay, it's up now. Now I'm going to share it again. All right, it should be back up for y'all in a second. All right, can y'all see that? Now again, JLR is doing the spinny thing. Hold on, because y'all aren't seeing what I'm seeing yet. I don't know what the hell's going on. Fuzzy, salty. Yeah, on my phone, it looks like y'all might see me looking a little funny. I don't know why. How come it's not sharing the screen for y'all? That is fucking weird, because what y'all are seeing right now is not what I'm seeing. Okay, what I'm going to do is shut this down. I don't know what's going on. Let me reset some things. I've got plenty of Wi-Fi. I don't know what's happening. I don't want y'all to sit here and go through this with me when we can really just go there and watch it, right? And I will try to come back live in a few minutes. I will see what happens. I know it's not cool. I want to hang with my friends too. I don't. If I go messing with settings and trying to fix things, it might shut this whole thing down. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, News Nation is live, but not on YouTube, Butterfly. I can't bring up News Nation's live feed and show it to you guys. I don't even have cable. I just have streaming services, right? So the ones that are able to bring y'all what's being aired live, they're pulling that off of their, and I just can't do it. So if News Nation's not live on YouTube, I'm not even going to see it. I don't have cable like that. I just pay for a couple of streaming things. I don't want all that. So if they're all just showing that Brian live, if Brian comes out and shows us something, then we'll go look. I'm gonna try to get the speed back up one more time and see if it works itself out. Okay. So far we just got sheriffs there on the scene and some cars. Let me try this again. Okay. I shouldn't have any windows open. That's the thing. I shouldn't. I don't do all that. I don't run with 1,000 things open. I close, right? All right, let me know if you guys can see it. It's not even showing up for you guys like it is me yet. All right, here it comes. See if that shows. It's just coming up weird for you guys on the screen instead of acting right. I don't know why y'all see it way differently than I do. Okay, it should come in a little better. All right, let's do this. Let me shut it down, clear everything out, see what I can figure out. Give me 20 minutes or so. It won't take long. All I got to do is go back into Restream and change my time and all that and get it to push the show back out. And I'll see if things clear up. If not, we all know we can go to JLR and watch all whatever's unfolding. But I will, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any windows open. And if I close the one I do have open, it's going to close StreamYard down. Or not StreamYard, Restream, whatever I'm using. Because I don't run with a bunch of windows open. I keep all that. I close out all my tabs. I don't need all that extra. There was a sheriff truck there, yes. And it's just parked there right now. So let me do that, guys, so we don't waste any more time. And I apologize again. We'll shut it down. Give me just a couple minutes to reset my shit here, and then I'm gonna push the show back out. And if y'all can come back, I do appreciate it. All right, all right. I don't even know if the outro will play. We'll try. If it's fine, it should. I couldn't get it to yesterday though. All right, guys, give me a few minutes and we'll come back. Thank you all for watching this here video. Yeah, something's definitely going on. Alright, so we're just gonna do it this way. And I'm just gonna have to hit end stream, shut it down, I'll reset everything, and we'll come back. I think it is drunk, Simi. I don't know. Alright, guys,